Yo, my people, then we are back, and I have to send my apologies that I haven't been here. Life has been lifing, but we're
Come on.
here, and we're here to talk some serious football. We got a big FA Cup final. We got a massive week of football. The next fortnight is gonna make or break people's lives. It's gonna be the reason why you might not even see people again for like 6 months to a
Or
year.
more. Or
Yeah.
more. Oh.
But yeah, man. First of all, we'll start to the right. How you doing, my brother? Twist.
Bro, I might just have a few days left on the show with you lot, man. You feel me? After that, we
Mm.
might have to make a new segment for man.
Don't worry,
How
man.
long will it take Spurs to bounce back?
We might
It
even
could be a
make a
nine
new
night.
channel, innit? Propaganda extra.
Championship news.
Yo, mad.
Championship news. Championship news.
Fucking hell. Dark times. Went from
I
winning the Europa this
Started
time
the
last year.
violations early, yeah, Blacker.
come on, man. And I'll come to you next D. How's it going, my brother? As a gooner, you must be
Boy,
happy.
listen, I'm enjoying it, but you know me, even from the group, I'm not getting carried away in it.
Mm.
We've got two games that we need to win. We have to do our business. As long as we do our business, we're blessed. But right now, it's looking good, bruh.
And lastly, we got a man that could leave with something. Like, it's been abysmal. It's been an abysmal season, but the man could actually still come away with it saying, we've left with 3 trophies in the last 2 seasons. My brother Dills, talk to the people, man.
Mate, this season's been a mad roller coaster, literally. Like, started the season champions of the world, ended the season mid table
That
fodder.
Champions of the World stuff be misleading at times, you know. You be thinking
Bro,
that's the Champions League.
Champions of
obviously,
what?
it's Blueco's just done a madness in it. They've just collapsed the club, bro.
Mm,
Yeah, what can I say, bro? Like, bro, it speaks for itself, bro. Like, what's going on at the
yeah.
club at the moment? It speaks for itself. You get me? But obviously,
Mm,
like you said, we're from round the way, so we're leaving with something. You know what I'm
mm.
saying? We're leaving with something.
But yeah, man,
Yeah,
we're
man.
gonna get further into that. But the first port of call I wanted to go to is, I think this is even the first team that's actually announced their actual official squad.
That
So
I've seen, yeah.
France have
Okay.
actually announced their squad. So as we can see, I won't go through the whole squad, but I feel like there's quite a lot of dangerous players in this squad. They gotta be at least a top 2 favorite, man. What we saying, man?
Mm.
Boy, France is
Anyone?
my World Cup side. That's the
Mhm.
team I choose to follow in World Cups if obviously
Yeah,
Jamaica never makes it.
yeah.
So it's a good look. It's
Didn't
a
Yeah.
you
good
look?
look.
I saw you look beat Congo. Didn't you look qualify?
Look
Nah.
at this guy trying to
Stop,
crack
stop,
jokes. Look at
stop
this guy
digging
trying to
the.
crack
Stop trying to
jokes.
pull the scab off of the wound, bruv. That was
Sorry,
painful.
man.
But well done to
Obviously,
Congo, though. Well done to
mm,
Congo. End of the day,
obviously.
I'm not bitter in it. It
Mm,
was a bit of a dry fest game, but they got the goal that
mm,
mattered, didn't it? And good luck to them. I wish them all the best in the World Cup, innit?
So at the moment, so with this France squad, yeah, these are the notable absences. So Eduardo Camavinga is not going to the World Cup, and they have actually chose Rabiot. Rabiot is going over Camavinga. Deschamps clearly has his favourites. Bruv,
Mm.
is there
This is his last
anyone
World Cup,
else?
right? This is his last hurrah, right? With France.
Yeah, Zidane's joining them
Mm.
still. I feel like maybe Krupi could feel a bit hard done by, but as we see in that attack, hey, boy.
Do you know what?
Um,
Krupe can feel hard done by, but at the same time, he needs to remember what international team he's trying to get into, innit?
Mm.
exactly.
He wouldn't be the first top quality player to miss
Mm,
out getting into a
Missed out.
France side. And the same goes for Spain. I mean, different conversation for another day. But how many amazing midfielders didn't get to put on that shirt? Do you know what I mean?
So I'm just looking at the attackers list. Is there anyone that you say Creepy should definitely be there over him? Akliush, Mateta.
I mean, you could maybe
Marcus
make an
Thuram.
argument for Mateta, but then there's a physicality difference, isn't there? So I think if I was the coach, just for the physicality that Mateta can bring to a game, because I'm talking as an Arsenal fan, he's bullied our backline plenty of times, and you know our backline ain't no joke. So if those were the two I had to pick, I pick Mateta. But maybe he's the only one that you could probably pick out and say he could step aside. But for me, he's there.
But
yeah, because Mateta seems to be the only one that's not. What would I say? World class in that attacking list.
I don't know much
about
about
Akliush.
Who's Akliush? Who's that? I don't
He's
know.
Monaco slideshow Bob looking. That's skillful
skillful brother.
Yeah. So on these point, I'll slightly look at: do you need Mateta and Thuram?
That's a good angle. Yeah, you probably they bring the same thing, but do you know what it is? I think in a World Cup, I think you just want a good variety that if somebody butt them toe in training, you don't lose too much of one thing. And I think with having them two in, if one of the two is to butt their toe in training, you ain't lost that physicality. You haven't lost that presence in the final line. It's not a night and day change. Do you know what I mean? And I think it's if my final comment on the squad would be that it's a very well balanced. You know what I mean? There's a lot of flair there. There's a lot of skill there. There's quick players. There's physical players. So they can play a few different games for us. And obviously, you know, the World Cup, you're up against teams that are going to try and bully you, teams that are going to try and style you. So I think that's a squad that gives them the opportunity to change the way they play game by game or during the game. And I think that's a very balanced squad. So England, I hope you got your pen and book out, because I reckon you're going to face them.
And one last thing as well before I let Dills and Twist fully go into it, but I just want to give an honourable mention because I'm looking. It looks like Anton Griezmann won't be there as well. I feel like maybe that might have just been sentimental if they did pick him, but we can't doubt the player that Anton Griezmann has been for France, can we, man?
Nah, I don't think you can begrudge him that. I think obviously he's taking his final bow in the Champions League. Looking at the clock, I can't see him making another World Cup in it. So I think to not have him in that squad and not give him that chance to go out, it would be just for everything he's done for France. That would be a big slap in the face. That would be a slap in the face.
I mean, they gave Giroud the last World Cup. The last one, they gave Giroud this final, like, same kind of premise.
So if you're going to give it to Giroud, how can't you give it to Griezmann?
Exactly. Like, on that same merit, you know what I'm saying? Bit of a strange one still.
Yeah, man, but it is what it is, man. Obviously.
But again, like, we know already that looking at that squad, the main three is going to be what? It's going to be Mbappe, Elise, Dembele, and Cherky.
Oh, God, yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say? Like, so we know that the rest of the players probably just going to be bit part, to be honest with you.
But then, do you know what, Dills? I don't cut you. It depends on how the group is set in it, because you know if you've got some little light games and you can just bring some of their man in and save them for later parts, and that's what I'm saying to you about the balance. Squad, they come up against a lesser side, and I'm not disrespecting no one. If you got to the World Cup, you're a fairly decent side, but there are some lesser sides there. Let's be real. You come up against one of them. Do you need your top firepower in that game, or can you just give them 20 minutes to keep them fresh?
That's true. That's true. With the heat and whatnot as well, there's definitely going to be rotation as well in games and whatnot.
All right, that's exactly what I'm alluding to. Remember, say some of it's playing in Canada as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
So you're playing in three heat zones. You're playing in the cold, the warm, and the hot.
I'm just looking at it. They got Senegal, Iraq, and Norway in the group, innit?
Do you need Mbappe and them man to play Iraq? No disrespect to Iraq, but do you need them there?
I'm not going to say all the disrespect, but
man are going to be guys for Golden Boot and you know what I'm saying, and all of that. You got these things as well.
They could put the goalkeeping coach in goal and be all right. Like, do you know what I mean? Let's keep it 100.
It gets it right.
No, you're definitely correct, but I'll just zoom in a little bit so you look can
Norway's
sort
an
of see.
interesting game.
Mm.
And
Definitely.
don't look past Senegal, you know. Don't look
I
at
was gonna say
Senegal as
even
small.
Senegal, like,
You don't
bro.
remember what happened the last time they boxed Senegal in 2002 World
Ah,
Cup?
all
They got
right.
sent home,
Hey, what was
fam.
that? The South Africa one?
No, it was 2002. That was, I think, Korea. Yeah, Korea. And
Korea.
Oh, and
after
Japan.
they won it, yeah, they won it. Then didn't make it out of the group. But
Mm.
lucky for them now, 3 teams will probably qualify. Luckily, so it's gonna be hard for you not to make it out the group. I don't know if you want to. Do you want to see any more groups? Do you want to quickly look at World Cup groups from top to bottom?
Oh,
Don't
is it
know.
3 teams to go through? Yeah.
Majority, yeah, majority, because I think it's 46 teams,
Mm.
and I think it's gonna be. I don't know how you're gonna. I think it's 48. Then that will be cut down to whatever it's cut down to, innit? How do
You got to
32 or
get to
you
whatever.
32, 16,
32?
84.
Then
Yeah,
16, then 8, then yeah.
yeah. So
So
only
looking at
what?
Group A there, guys,
Mm,
I struggle to pick the three, you know,
that's. I was even. I looked at that. I was even gonna go, and I
because
was
I
even
look
gonna.
at them
I
and I
was
say
gonna go
anybody can get out
against
of
them.
that. B, no disrespect, but I think it's Qatar. If it's three going through out of that group, it's got to be Qatar that's dropping
Uh,
out. Innit?
you know what? I reckon maybe even just looking at these first 2 groups, you might even see 2 missing out from these groups.
Mm.
Yeah. Oh
Yeah,
yeah, because
because
you have what did they have like best loser in them thing there in the World Cup,
there
innit?
you
Yeah.
go.
So, all right, yeah. No, I'm with you now.
I
Yeah.
think it's so. How
Okay,
many
so if I had to pick two
groups?
to go through in each group, that's a lot easier. But when I had to pick
Mm.
three, I was like, I don't know who the third is.
Yeah. Obviously, if we're just picking twos, you could say probably
But some got
Switzerland.
3 lines and some got 2 next to them. So the one with the 3 lines is that three teams go through.
Nah. They just oh
For me, Switzerland definitely through, and then the
Mm.
other two is a shootout for the
yeah,
second guaranteed spot.
one
So it's
and
a
two
shootout
in it.
between Bosnia and
Mm,
Canada because
yeah.
Canada, they're not all round stars everywhere, but they got one or two players that can pull it out the bag and know how to win you a game. Bosnia, it's just the strength and the know-how and
Mm,
the kind of
yeah.
history and tradition of that country that
Yeah.
I would expect them to be qualifying.
Yeah. So
Canada
like,
need Davies though. If Canada ain't got Alphonso Davies, I don't think.
wait, he's injured again.
Yeah, he picked up an injury in
Ah,
the PSG game. I think the first leg.
ah.
That's a
Yeah.
big miss.
Mm.
Yeah, yeah.
Jonathan David can't do it all alone, innit?
Mm.
Mm.
Can't do it all alone, man. So
But they have got players that are kind of scattered across some good leagues. So there's a good
yeah.
level of football there. And I think host
Mm.
nation, that always gives you a bit of a boost, doesn't it? It
That
gives
gives
you
a
a
boost
little
in it. More time in the
mm.
World Cup. Yeah, for real.
Nah, that's definitely true, man. Flipping. So obviously the next group, okay, you got Brazil, Morocco. I reckon they will definitely go through, but
That's it too.
I I wouldn't be surprised if Scotland draw with Morocco and them and Morocco both end up on 4 points after beating Haiti. I wouldn't
Scotland
be.
can scumbag it, but let's like if we're going off of the form book, and we know the form book goes out the window,
Yeah,
but if we were going off it, it's the top two there, innit? Let's
yeah,
just
yeah,
right.
yeah, yeah.
But
Like, definitely.
Scotland can scumbag it. Do you know what I mean? They've got a good fan base behind them, and they can carry them over.
But
This
you
is
know what, man?
another.
Then you know you
Mm,
say that, yeah. But even Brazil's had some shocking World Cups in the past. You know, like they
mm,
need to.
There has been a little bit of a focus on the rebuild there, though, innit? They've paid attention to their decline. Is I suppose is what I call it. They recognise that they were on a decline, and they
Mm.
fought it
mm,
through. The only thing is, I'm going to dig out one of our own here, so forgive me, Blacker, but someone like a Martinelli, he can give you a performance or he can give you a horror show, innit? So,
they
and
go
then
through.
even like, I know we had Tottenham man in the building, Richarlison, innit? Again,
Oh,
another Marmite player, like he can do
mm,
something amazing or he can stink the joint out. So I think
mm,
what they're lacking is players that you can say, yeah, you can rely on him. You can bet the house
mm.
that he's going to give a performance.
Mm.
Brazil ain't got
And
enough of them.
Mm.
they're gonna have to call Neymar, bro. They're gonna have to bring him back, bro.
I heard. Apparently, he's been named in the preliminary, the
55.
55-man preliminary
Yeah,
squad.
because they're saying he's got like 17 goals and assists in his last 17. He's on fire. Like, he's just going mad. Well, yeah,
But then,
so...
do you know what? He can play a similar role to like a Cristiano, innit? Like, even though Cristiano's different, he's a robot,
Mm,
right? And he can play forever and all of that jazz. But aside
yeah,
from that, even when
mm,
Cristiano's not on the pitch, having him in the
yeah.
squad, in the dressing room, in training,
It's a
it just
boost.
brings a certain
Boost
level of
morale, innit?
know-how. Someone who can put your arm around the younger players and say, "Kid, we're going to do this." Like, look at when
Someone
they
like
won the
Staval.
Euros. Remember when man was on the sidelines? Like, the coach had to
Mm.
sit down. Ronaldo was orchestrating
Ronaldo
things
was
he didn't know what
coaching.
to do. Do you know what I'm saying? That can be a
Man
Neymar.
got a red
Aye.
Do you know
card,
what
you
I'm
know. Man got a red card and he's there coaching. He's there
saying?
coaching.
But I love that.
Nice.
I love that.
Yeah, man, we do love to see. That's a good example as a pro, isn't it? Because
Mm.
I see someone said that the other day. I think it was Tony Cruz. He was basically bigging up Dembele because he saw Dembele. Dembele got taken off, I believe, in the PSG buying game at like 65 minutes.
Yeah.
And they were saying you could easily sulk and be like, why are you taking me off? But no, they said he's on the side, clapping his teammates on. You know, a lot of footballers, they have this ego where they don't want to do it. And those are the type of leaders you need to go far in the World Cup. Say, you know what? I might not be playing, but I'm backing my country to win. I'm not gonna sulk. I'm there.
Another
So
player like that domestically, and I have to thank Mr. Dills Club for this one, Jorginho. Because as you know, my season ticket at Arsenal is right in front of the home bench. What a professional that man was.
Yeah.
Even when he wasn't in the squad, he's on the touchline. He's got his, like, I remember if we go a goal down, he's clapping, man, like, come on, come on, come on, we can do this. Like, there's so many games where he was pivotal from the sideline, talking to the
Bro,
players in.
he
So
was
that
he
was,
was vice captain at our club, bro. Like he was vice captain at our club, so he
what a
had that
professional.
he had
What a
that proper
professional.
role in the team as well, bro. Yeah, man, 100%.
and
I
what a
think we miss him in
player
the
as
group.
well, man.
We miss him in the group. He wouldn't have
Mm.
started, but we miss him in the group.
Yeah, like over a Norgard. I take a one
Yeah.
leg Jorginho.
Yeah, I'm not even putting shade on Norgard. That's a conversation for another day. I felt like he
Yeah.
should have got more
Ah,
minutes, but
but you started it with Martinelli, though.
you know
Uh,
me.
yeah.
It's the
No,
tism, bro. I go off on a canter.
come on, man. Obviously, Group D. I looked at this Group D. I don't even know. This could end up with 3 draws. Everyone could have 3 draws, but they could.
I'm gonna make a surprising one here.
Well, USA is
Um,
going home.
I like
Not on
Paraguay
home turf.
and I like Turkey.
Yeah, I think USA, Paraguay, Turkey. For me, that seems
Australia, they're not among.
everywhere,
No
man.
disrespect. I don't want nobody come throw no didgeridoo at me on a boomerang. But all I'm
Kangaroo.
saying is I don't see them. They're not among for me.
Nah.
If
That's
there's
more
3
the
going out of
fans.
this group, it's the USA, Paraguay, and Turkey. But I like Turkey. I don't know. There's just something about Turkey at international tournaments that
Yeah, they turn up. And that
they turn up,
2002
man.
that we spoke about, they went to the semi-final, bruv. Turkey and
All
South
right.
Korea.
Okay. This is what I'm saying to you.
So,
I like Turkey. I like Paraguay. I think the South
mm,
American teams, this would be a strong World Cup for South American teams because it's not far from home. The
indeed.
climate's right.
Yeah. Then Group E, we've
This
got
one's straightforward.
another newcomer though. Obviously, we ain't really bigged up the newcomers. Big up to all the newcomers, Iraqs, Caracaos, and all of these like
Caracas, that's who made Jamaica. I forgot the long route and still
Bro,
miss
that's
out.
what I'm bro, I'm
Young for
looking at
them.
this team like what the
Wait,
Young for
did
them.
you hear?
Then I go home. Yeah.
They
Yeah.
sacked their manager.
They did what?
Yeah, they sacked their manager. So
But they're tweaking. They're
Dick
tweaking.
Advocate
Dick
got them
Advocate, innit?
through, and
They're
he
going home,
stepped
bro,
down
for that.
because
They're going home for that.
his daughter was gonna be ill in it, so he stepped down
Oh.
after he qualified for them, yeah. And then they had a new manager, but the new manager stepped down because the players like, we don't want you, we want the old manager. He only stepped down because of his daughter's illness. She's better now. Please come back. And the manager
Okay.
said, he stepped down. He said, okay, fair enough. I didn't actually get you lot here. Welcome back. So, yeah, man.
Oh, and then they welcomed him back, yeah?
Mm,
Okay, yeah,
Okay,
good,
if he's
man.
back, then that's different. I'll take
Yeah,
it back.
yeah.
I thought they sacked him. I heard you wrong. I was thinking, no way, bruv. All right. The game where basically all Jamaica needed to do was get a goal against them, right? If you remember that game.
Yeah.
And then we got a late penalty that VAR overturned. And it was just, I mean, don't get me wrong. he sold that penalty in it, but it would have been nice to have got it.
Yeah, man. So what we think 3 teams will probably go through from that.
I've got to have a mention for Ecuador. Of Germany, really. Germany should be doing the business, but again, Germany's one of them sides that one time they're pumping you 4-0 and next time they're getting pumped 6-1 in it. So
I was gonna say they got sent home last World Cup. Remember,
they
last minute
haven't
Japan.
necessarily got a golden generation that they're looking at, or I don't know. It could be a tough World Cup for them. I think if they get out of the group, I don't see them getting too far in the latter rounds because I just don't see enough there to get them past the Frances, Spains, and even England.
Yeah, their stars, the Verts and Musiala, said those are not informed, but yeah, go on those.
No, I was just gonna say, I see Germany kind of like on that England level. To be honest with you, like I don't see them really getting that far. They're gonna get out the group stage, but when you look at some of the better nations that's there, nah. They come across like a Portugal, France, someone like that, Spain. It's done. It's over.
Then
maybe even like the Colombians and these kind of teams that are used to playing in the heat. That you know what I mean? Colombians, them sort of teams.
Yes.
Done for, man.
It's a fact. Right, Group F. The Netherlands, I think, are the ones. If 3 go through, Netherlands go home. Timber's not going to make it. And the Dutch are they're too up and down. Japan, I think, is just efficiency in it. It's just
dangerous.
They just a well-oiled machine. Sweden have, well, I don't know, is Isak back in business or is Isak still up and down?
His knees, man, his knees.
But they got Victor, that picture of his knee is diabolical, by the way.
That's mad, isn't it?
Diabolical, like that just shows you the damage these boys do to be ready every week. Like, so when people think, they get lots of money, that is a sign of what they're doing to their body for that money, innit? He's gonna have arthritis and all sorts of things in older life. He's putting his body on the line for a club, so you have to kind of rate these pros. But I digress anyway. Sweden, they still got Victor Doctor.
They spent 125 million on it.
Yeah, but you know what? Injuries don't pick you, they're going to pick in it. Sometimes injuries are down to poor training, poor that, whatever, but that was just a really unfortunate injury. Innit?
I think that was karma, man. Someone had the voodoo doll and just, get me?
He did Newcastle dirty. Because remember, both Victor and Isak wanted to leave their clubs. And they both scumbagged it out, but one of them scumbagged it on 100. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, Victor kind of like played the game and said, look, guys, we had a gentleman's agreement. They said, bun your gentleman's agreement. And he said, all right, you leave me no choice. I got to go on strike. Whereas Isak, like, he just packed up tools, bruv. And the worst part is he didn't keep himself fit. Victor did. Victor, even while on strike, was still training and doing his damn thing. Isak was sitting there, yamming barista and chilling and doing his thing, fam. So, yeah, he wasn't match ready.
Yeah, he weren't match ready. But I can see this group like a 9, a 6, and two teams having 1 point each. I can see Sweden and Tunisia not winning a game, man.
I can't. I do think that Tunisia could shock the Netherlands. I think they lose to Sweden. Japan, maybe that could be a draw. So I think Tunisia could pick up 4 points.
I think Sweden's got a decent squad compared to this.
They got a good squad, but just think how they finished like bottom of their qualifying group. The only reason why they're here was because they done good in the Nations League. And they had to go through playoffs, and somehow Victor just turned up. So yeah, man, it's tricky, isn't it? It's tricky.
But Blacker, you know, it's always them sides that come in through the back door that just.
I know.
Scumbag. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it wasn't a true representation.
Yeah. Now this is a stinky group for me. Stinky group. Belgium fly that.
Egypt's not good. Egypt's not good. Iran's not good. New Zealand's not good.
Belgium pissed that group.
Yeah, man.
They could come out with perfect points in that group.
I think that 3 will be the 3 that will go through. Belgium.
Wait, what? Egypt as well? What do you mean? Egypt's got a few players compared to.
No, Egypt's got players. Egypt's got players.
Yeah, but they're not good.
I'm saying, wait, so who's Belgium got? Wait, realistically, Cooper. Wait, where does Cooper? Wait, Doku.
No, they got Doku. They got Trossard. They got who are you got now? De Bruyne's gone. Hazard's gone.
Who's their goalie these days? That's the keeper. Who's their goalie?
Courtois usually beefs.
Where's Cooper from? Cooper is
they got
Belgium, yeah.
They got
Okay.
Tillman.
Bro, this isn't
Oh,
that golden
Tielemans.
generation Belgium, you know, when they had De
Nah,
Bruyne everywhere.
hold on.
But
I'm
come
not even
on,
saying it's a
like,
generational
look
Belgium,
at
but do you know what it
Egypt,
is? It's
bro.
just
Like,
it's
you're
the quality of
naming
the league just got
names.
plays him.
Egypt's best player is finished. Done. Finished. Kalas. Throw him
Wait,
in the
who?
bin.
Salah,
Who Mamouche?
Omar
Done.
Mamouche.
Who
They got
Mamouche?
Mamouche and Salah.
No.
Yeah, they got the moosh, innit?
Who
Yeah.
Mamouche?
He's bad. He's bad. He's bad.
What?
When I said Egypt's best player is finished, he said, who, Mamouche? You know damn well. Man, I'm leaving that group alone, man. This next group is a bit suspicious as well.
That's
I think,
easy.
Yeah,
Nah, that's
man.
easy, man. Spain and
no,
Uruguay.
Spain and Uruguay,
Quick.
and
Spain and
maybe
Uruguay.
I can
Don't
see
Spain and
Cape
disrespect
Uruguay.
Saudi
Verde
Arabia though.
getting
Remember?
1 point.
You guys.
1
Do you
point
remember?
each.
Do
A
you remember
draw.
what Saudi Arabia did to
Argentina.
Argentina where they
Little
But
play thing, man. They got a little $500 million for that. At
what's
least.
going on
lightning
over
can
there, man?
strike twice. Lightning can strike twice.
Hey,
Don't overlook that side again. Do you know what it is? I think you just have a country there that has kind of really embraced football. So you don't know what they're doing behind the scenes in terms of getting their
and
players ready. They ain't gonna
no,
win the World Cup.
they're getting players from like Sudan, Dubai,
Yeah,
everywhere. They're getting players
listen,
from all
it's
Arab
monopoly
world.
money business you're dealing with
Yeah,
there, you know. They
Arab
will put
states.
together a squad, and that squad will be
bro.
competitive.
People are getting passports bought for them, bro. Come on,
Right.
man.
You
Now
have to look at
this
heritage as well, though. In the
this
World
group
Cup,
here,
sometimes you have
Yeah,
to look at heritage
that's
as
the
well,
what we
innit?
spoke about this one, though, isn't it?
yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
the
yeah.
group.
That's the group. I think this is group of death. This is the toughest group I've seen. Group I,
That's a
not
very
because of
physical group.
Iraq. Difficult.
Wow.
Just
J.
before you go down, that is why the
Oh,
front squad is important, Blacker, right?
yeah,
Because you see, in certain games, you need to rotate that side because
but
there's
it's
certain games when you're playing in Iraq and you're playing them kind of teams there, you're probably going to get kick up and knock up and
but it also depends if you're playing Iraq first or last. Because
yeah,
you're not gonna rest people the first game if they're playing Iraq. So you ain't gonna get a chance to rest
It's
them
your
against
strongest
really.
squad. Your strongest squad
Yeah,
goes out match day one.
yeah,
But
match
yeah.
day
then
one
again,
and
that
two.
Iraq game is going to be a chance for people like
Because you got to
Mbappe to
try
get
and go for the
golden
3
boot.
points. The first
Know
game,
me?
you
So they're
have to
not
go
really
for the
going
3
to try
points.
and rest.
But
Do you know what? It's not even rest in terms of the starting lineup. I just mean if you go and you get 2-0, 2-0, 3-0 up in the first half, right?
and they just kick you.
Then you can
You mean?
start pushing. You can start pulling man off. Do you know what I'm saying? Again, so that's why I said it's about the squad, how you start the game or how you finish it. The versatility of the squad is important this World Cup because some of these teams, the quality of football that they play, you're going to get kick up. They're just trying to send you in the air because they can't beat you technically.
No,
Yeah,
Think
facts.
about Derry and them men trying to
Is it
skip
5
round
subs,
them.
yeah? Is it 5 subs this World Cup?
Should be 5 subs, yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's five.
Obviously,
Something.
one for concussion.
Ooh,
as
that's
well.
an interesting group. Argentina, Algeria, Austria, and Jordan. All right, so Jordan in reality should probably be
No,
a very short time in this World Cup, and then they're going home. So they might as well just do a bit of retail therapy and cut.
yeah.
But
Everyone get their goal difference up.
Algeria and Argentina, I think, are probably the bigger heads there. But
But you
Austria have a
say that
conversation. Austria in the
Who plays for
conversation.
Austria apart from Danso,
Alaba,
Alaba?
Arnautovic
They've
is
got bare
still there.
defenders.
No,
Huh?
but they are a dangerous team. I've seen them tear teams apart, bro. Like
Yeah, I've
Ralph
seen
Name
them.
aside,
Ranić,
they have a
what
philosophy. They have a way that
Ranić
they play.
is doing bits over there. So these are dark horses, bro.
Yeah.
I think that's what we might have to try and decipher after. Who do we think? So if you look, I don't know if you've been remembering, but just I want a dark horse from everyone and a winner when we get to the end of the groups, innit?
I think I can do that.
Yeah, man. Portugal,
Congo.
Congo, Uzbekistan, Colombia.
Congo, I forgot home.
Uzbekistan.
I'm joking. No, Colombia,
No, who's
that's a
Uzbeki?
serious football inside right there.
Who's Uzbeki?
Bro,
Uzbekistan.
Who plays for
that's
Uzbekistan?
what's that? Couscous in that? Hey,
Kosovo.
Hang on,
Kosovo.
you know your City's
yeah,
defender. Is
couscous.
he Uzbek?
Yeah,
Kosovo.
yeah,
What's
couscous.
his name?
Or is it-
You call him couscous, right? Fair.
Kosovo.
He's either Kazakhstan. No, it might be Kazakhstan, not
Could be
Uzbek.
Kazakhstan. Well, in any case, that region of the world, they're quite solid, heavy built people. Like, do you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
the physicality will be available from that side. I don't know what the footballing skills going to say. I've never watched a game with them playing, so I can't tell you that. But what I
I'm
can
gonna-
say,
I don't know
I'm
if it's
gonna-
between them or Congo.
I was gonna say, I'm making a
Congo
shot
will be good.
prediction. Congo are gonna embarrass Africa and draw with Uzbekistan, and only 2 teams are going home, going through in this group, fam. I'm telling you, man. I just
Bro, I
seen this.
can't lie. You see, Congo, yeah, there was one, they had a chance against us, yeah, and the player missed that chance. And I said to myself, you're missing a chance like this year. I think it was, I can't remember if it was an open goal or what, I can't remember. But all I know is that the player missed. And I was like, yeah, not good enough.
Let's just see if PK Humble's available and get himself a chance, bruv.
And most of their top hitters are not really that this season, like Wissa, Wan-Bissaka. Yeah, so yeah, man.
I forgot Wissa's Congolese.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is, isn't it? Yeah, that'd be all right.
They'll be all right, man. They should be. They should go through,
Yeah,
man.
I'll pick them over Uzbekistan, really.
Yeah, but that's why I say don't draw.
All day.
This group's tough.
What are
we talking about? This is the group of death. What are you talking about?
This is the group of
This could be a shocker, you know. Wait, how many teams go through?
Nah, man. Come on, man. Panama, bro.
This is a problem. This is a
how many
problem.
teams go through?
Hey,
2, and then you got best loser in it.
Alright, so
What's going on?
We're just looking at World Cup groups. We're giving predictions. We're saying who's getting sent home, who's gonna be a dark horse. We're just
What's up with that? What's up with that W guy in the group, man? He's nitpicking at France, bro. What's wrong with France?
You just leave him alone, man. You know these young youths, man. The young youths, they get a bit too excited, man.
Bro, some of the midfield, they might not even go with 4 in the midfield, bro. They got so much attack. It's silly.
Yeah, we'll say
like we've just said on here, France's squad is all about having availability to play different ways. Yeah, that's the adult conversation on it. Anything else is picnic games. Because
yeah, the man's talking about it's a dead midfield. Only 2 of them might even play. Fam.
All right, bro. All right, cool. Nice, sweet.
Bro, that team's fake.
So wait, man. So what? We're gonna say, brother. I'll take Chouameni and what's his name?
N'Golo Kante's in there.
Exactly, Chouameni and Kante. Like a water. I don't know what
Kante is like know-how though, because that little small man there know how to play the game. Like,
wow, that guy's crazy, man.
Remember, that's the one. That's the when they asked Wenger, who's the one that you really gutted you never got? Who did he say? Nakante?
Yeah.
All right, and look at some of the players he's missed out on. And
bro, that guy moves like the guy that won the marathon, fam.
Yeah,
that's the only Chelsea player that I could say I would go and watch a Chelsea game just to watch him play. That's me.
Nah.
No, that's me. I'm not saying
there's been a few.
No, listen, everyone else will have their other players. But for me, the way how I like football and the type of football I like, that's a player that, don't take this personally, does, but Mina like Chelsea. But when it comes to Kante, that's a player I like. To be fair, there's others, Drogba, but Kante was a player I like. That's my kind of player.
No one hates Kante.
Like, what deals? You thought what? Wait a minute, one sec. Are we live?
Of course
we're live.
How dare you come on here with that woolly hat on, bro? What's going on?
Hey,
you're mental, bro. You're moving back. I thought we was talking about the World Cup and you go and do that. I got that in my vision, fam. What are you doing?
Hold on. No.
You're moving mad.
I can't believe
we're coming on to Dills.
What was the headline total? What's the headline
You've come at the right time.
That's like Twisty coming on here with a Tottenham woolly. What's going on? It's getting crazy in here.
Listen, he's an FA Cup finalist. Leave him. He's got a puff his chest out, man. They've had a rough season.
They got
so to be finalist, he's got to puff his chest out, bro. He's got to.
I'm not gonna lie though. If you lose that final, bro, you might as well shed a tear for this season this year, man. That's you basically got karma. You basically got karma for grilling me for the season we had before, bro. Because if you go to a final and lose it as well, wow, you might have the cigarette the wrong way around, bro.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Obviously, it's about winning trophies, innit? So obviously, man wants to win, but realistically, bro, you see that squad right now. They don't need that squad. Does not need Europe, bro.
You make it in Europe, innit? If you win the FA Cup, no?
Yeah. But those
what Champions League or Europa?
Europa.
Yeah, I'm about to say. Don't bullshit.
We gonna come back to those. We're gonna spin the block. Now, quickly, Let's end this because I know what the
Still
man.
got
I
it
know
on
what the man.
Tottenham.
I
Is
know what.
Tottenham going down?
I know what the man them are on.
Hey, let's show the live and smoke, you know.
Oh,
Luton
Tottenham's in
away,
Group L.
away,
Look,
away.
Tottenham's in Group L.
Luton away, away,
Tottenham's
Who
in
away.
Group
Panama?
L.
What
Luton
Panama?
away.
Hey, who's you lot's dark horse? Who do you lot
Oh.
think? I'm gonna quickly scroll up here. Who do you lot think that is not fancied could get to a semi-final? Like a dark horse that no one's gonna. I'm gonna quickly go up. One
Is that the
group
last
by
group, yeah?
group.
Is England
Yeah,
Ghana.
that was the last group. We don't really like. We know Panama's home. We didn't really talk about it, but yeah. Do you lot want to talk about this group?
Panama aren't a team that are gonna. They're not gonna to get out of the group, but they could upset somebody.
This could be tough for England, you know.
Oh, bruv, they're in Group L for a reason. Like, if they don't mind themselves, they'll take an L, bruv.
Hey, this is gonna be tough for England, you know. Hey,
I think them 1-0 victories ain't gonna cut it over here, you know.
Ghana ain't gonna just come just to be part of it. They're gonna come and they're gonna play, right? Croatia, we know what Croatia's on, so that's a team that
Yeah, they got
I don't know if they're my dark horse, but Croatia's the type of team that I think could carve a route to a semi-final.
They always end up right up there, Croatia, innit?
Yeah, they could carve their route. So
quarters or that semis or
they might not qualify for you, Blacker, as a dark horse, but if you want me to pick a team,
no, that is a dark horse because I they ain't got Modric, they ain't got Rakitic, Kovacic is.
Bro,
England's a
not dark
dark
horse,
horse, fam. England's knackered.
No,
I don't know.
but wait,
I don't know. I think in Tuchel they've got a manager who can navigate them there.
Tuchel don't even speak English, bro. What's he doing sport? What's he doing England, fam? He don't even
He
speak
can
English.
navigate them there. He's got the know-how to get them there because he'll treat it as a competition, as a cup competition, and he'll have a look and he'll do his homework. That's the thing about Tuchel, right? Is he I know Chelsea fans have different feelings, but he
the
does
rest
his
of the man, they
homework.
keep scanning as well for your dark horse. But
Keep going down. I think we've seen these ones.
No, up.
To be
up.
fair, there's no love lost with Tuchel, you know. We understand it was just with it's just the board, innit? You get what I'm saying? Like, we know where it was already, to be fair. Yeah, that's unks, man. Like, I think one of them South American teams, though, you know, maybe like Colombia or someone like that.
I think South American teams do very well this World Cup. You might as well call it a home World Cup for them guys.
You know what I'm gonna say? I'm gonna say something mad. I think Japan's going to the semi-final, bruv.
I picked Senegal to go to the semi-finals.
Mad.
I wouldn't be mad at that. I wouldn't be mad at that prediction. I don't think that's too crazy. I don't think any of the predictions you made are crazy. Japan can get there.
What if you got a dark horse for us as well? I don't know if he's there, but
he's on mute at the moment.
Yeah, while he's not there, pick a winner as well.
I told you who I back in World Cups. I back France.
France.
I'm sticking with France.
Yeah, I'm going with France.
Who's gonna sit down?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with France as well.
Yeah, the winner, Spain.
If it's not France, I do suspect it's Spain. In fact, I don't know if the route would allow it, but that's the type of final I'd expect.
Is Messi on the pitch?
Spain.
Is Messi on the pitch for Argentina?
Yeah. He just scored the hat-trick last night.
Yeah. You know, and he's playing in America right now. Nice little love story. Get me? Second World Cup.
I'm
might be Argentina,
you know. I'm gonna say Portugal still. I think
Portugal.
Ronaldo's last World Cup, I don't know. I think there's gonna be something around that, you know.
Vitinha, they got a squad still.
They got a good squad, but there's also we know.
I don't have enough faith in that squad, though.
I think Portugal as a dark horse, actually.
No.
That could be. I think they're too good to be a dark horse.
No, yeah.
Are they favourites?
They're an outsider, but they're not a dark horse. A dark horse is a team that shouldn't have a chance.
Like
for me,
if we were gonna say like 5 teams, you definitely say France and Spain. You say Portugal.
Argentina.
Yeah, Portugal being your 5.
Yeah.
Wait, what group's Brazil in?
I wouldn't put them.
In our days, Brazil. Not now though.
But why though? They got Ancelotti though.
I know, but I've seen them and they're just horrible, man.
I think this World Cup comes a little bit too soon for where Brazil are. I think maybe they could look at the next one. if they keep building.
What F? You? I think it's frozen. Yeah.
Frozen, brother. I thought that was just screwing us all that.
What's he screwing us like? He's screwing deals and twisties, beefing them.
He can't believe he's seeing Chelsea and Tottenham fans.
Is that Tottenham fans out of the sewer? Like what?
After the pre-season we had, man. Yeah, man.
Oh, you lot was getting gassed at the start of the year. I had Tottenham fans telling me, "Yeah, we're getting to the Champions League. We're gonna fight for the title. Fight for what? You can fight for the championship, rude boy."
Fight for what? Fight for what?
European champions of what? Yeah, lock up that
lastly,
camera and run,
top goal scorer.
Ooh.
He's got the popcorn now.
I'm just gonna cheap out and Also, I was gonna say it's the cheap option, but like just because it's kind of bait. But
I'll go Mbappe again, man.
I would love to say Mbappe, but Mbappe's got to fix his attitude though on a real one. I got a lot of love for Mbappe, but the attitude stinks, bro.
What, do you think they're targeting him now? Because like, this whole Mbappe thing, like, what did he actually do?
Mbappe, dog, kill it.
Listen. I know that the targeting go on. I'm not going to pretend that the targeting don't go on. I'm not ignorant to the fact that he plays in Spain, and I know what the tendencies are over there without getting too much into it. But aside from that, you have to look, right? He was at PSG, right? In his home country of France, where nobody ain't doing him nothing. And you know Paris, where PSG is, if you know the town, you know that's Mandem round there, right? They turned on him because you had the likes of Neymar and all these players there. Nothing can't run, nothing can't win. As soon as the man playing guy of Spain, look what they're doing now.
But did they turn on him in PSG or did he turn his back on PSG?
He turned his back on PSG, but then the problem he was causing in the squad. No, they turned on him later, right? Because I think what it was when he left, they thought, Mbappe. But now they've seen, hold on, when we had all these star man, it weren't working. So they've actually come to the realization that him and his attitude has damaged the team.
It's the ego.
How can I put it? Yeah, he's a bit like nuclear. He's a bit like a nuclear power, right? You can use nuclear power to warm 1 million homes or to destroy 1 million homes. He possesses a power that there's a big gravitas around him, and that can either be a good thing in a squad or a bad thing. And a lot of times with Mbappe, it's a bad thing, right? Because his energy, his arrogance, and you notice I noticed a bit of a meme online about Emperor Mbappe, but there is some truth to it. You notice you fall out of Mbappe, bruv, you're on a flight, you're gone, and that's dangerous.
Hey, when they show some of the clips of that, of all the different altercations, and the players just gone, I'm like, nah. The manager gone. I'm like, nah.
That's what I'm saying to you. How can a man go up to the boardroom, before you've even finished putting the cones back? Man, go up and talk to the boardroom and say, El Presidente, I want a new manager. You never get to finish putting the cones away, bruv. The rest is just tapping you like, yo. The boss man spoke, bruv. You don't work here no more.
Hey, that's too funny, man. But yeah, bruv, obviously, it's going to be an interesting World Cup. The World Cup literally starts in, I think, 3 weeks or 4 weeks, bruv.
I remember saying this is a Trump World Cup, Certain man who play for these teams, man, they even get visa to Ross. Remember that?
Hey, listen, Ice is going to be at every stadium, fam. We're waiting.
Ice is going to be there to crank man up, bro.
Oh, shit. It's mad. The World Cup starts 4 weeks today.
Three Iran, I think it's 3 of the Iran squad have already been denied visas,
Is it?
Yeah.
I'm surprised they still let Iran play,
Well, there was talk about that, innit? Because remember, FIFA was trying to do some backdoor arrangement and say that, right, if they can't travel, they'll get Italy in. Why Italy, man? Why Italy? Bun that. Get another African nation.
Is man even going to watch the first couple games, bro? I swear down, I'll give you the breakdown. It's Mexico, South Africa, South Korea, Czech Republic, Canada, Bosnia, USA, Paraguay, Qatar, Switzerland, and then it's Brazil, Morocco. I might
Brazil, Morocco. I'm watching that all day long, bro. All day long.
King, big up, my brother.
Big up.
Yeah, man will lock in just to get a little to see the vibe and see the temperature and that.
Both teams to score over 1.5, all of that.
I'm not gonna lie, the World Cup is one of those tournaments I don't miss a game. I don't miss a game of the World Cup. Like, that's a whole event for me. I watch it all.
No, definitely, man. But obviously, we're through the World Cup. I think we'll go into. We don't really need to talk about. You want to talk about Man City versus Crystal Palace and tee it up for the final? Obviously, we have got to basically anyway. Obviously, we see
Palace
they
are on the
rested.
beach, man. They only see one game. It's in Leipzig. Every other game is just they're on the beach now, man. They're just going through the motions, and that's fine. That's fine with me. I don't really have an issue. I mean, it'd been nice if they could have done something for their brother Eze, but it is what it is. It's not enough. We as Arsenal fans can't rely on no one. We have to just rely on ourselves.
But King and Dills, this is gonna go to you. Would you have liked them to have a tougher game than Palace on the beach? So they've rested Haaland, they've rested Cherky, they rested Docky. Everyone got rest. They're all ready for you. How are you guys feeling?
Killed my FPL, you know. He killed my FPL midweek.
What you saying? You see me claw it back? I'm
did it
still in with a shout.
You. He's like, well, you see Dills, huh? You see Dills, huh? I've got something for you, Dills.
Triple captain Haaland, he left him off all night. I can't believe it. When I saw the team, I was thinking, Palace, please, man, please just get a 1 goal and force them to have to go for it. But no, Palace didn't even. They're not giving no one favours.
But okay, you know what? I got to speak on that before because I saw the worst performance I've ever seen from a footballer. From Brennan Johnson, he had the whole of shame. First of all, he couldn't stay on side for the whole game for some reason. I don't know why. All he had to do was time his run. Then you would have got that 1 goal in the first 1 minute, and then he gave away the ball for the first goal. And then every attack Palace had, he passed the ball to City or he just ran offside. What is going on over there with these type of performances? You see these type of footballers, the Garnachos and these type of players that just, they decide they'll have the craziest bad stinker. Why do footballers do this? How?
You know what the trouble is with players like that? Right, and this is not me defending them because, like I said, before I even say what I'm going to say, Brennan Johnson's performance stunk so bad I could smell it here in Sussex. It was that bad, right? But they're the type of players that need runs of games, to really get up and running. And the trouble is, I know people, because Arsenal look at it, when they say it's the worst, listen to the managers. They're telling you it's one of the toughest seasons. Anyone can get anybody. There's so much jeopardy in these games. It's difficult to give out of form players a run. Right, and I think even someone like Garnacho could have got a 9-10 game run. He could have got up and cooking because his foot is special when he wants to use it. I can't take that away from him. His attitude is his problem with Garnacho. With Brendan Rodgers, I think it's a run of games, and I think it's kind of funny that you leave Tottenham on that kind of, if you want to call it a high of winning the European trophy, to just go and be rattling around the training ground at Palace.
Dark.
Sad choice. It just shows you got to have the right agent making the right choices for you because that was probably a brazy move. I'm not going to lie.
Where's Garnacho going? River Plate or Cadiz or Getafe?
Yeah, he's going home, bro. No one don't want him. He's going home.
After that Garnacho versus United performance, bro, I don't think nothing trumps that, bro. I know what you're saying about Johnson, but after what I saw in that game, bro, I'm not going to lie. I'm done.
Yeah, he was terrible that day.
You know what his problem is?
Performance I've ever seen in a Chelsea, bro. I've seen Kesman, guys like Mutu, guys that are just non-existent in my team, bro.
Hey, Mutu was a drug. Mutu was Mudryk before Mudryk.
He was a stiff man.
He was on the line.
I'm in love with the cocoa.
No, you know with Garnacho, you know Garnacho mash himself up, fam. It's that old saying, don't burn your bridges and don't diss the people that you climb over to get to where you are, because he sat down and he was talking the wickedest about Man United after what that football club did to me. You have to look at it, whether you love United or hate United, they gave a young boy an opportunity to come and play in the best league in the world. And the way how he treated that fan base and that club, and even at certain points, there was questions whether he was the mole in the camp, snitching and leaking certain things.
What, you ain't seen? Chelsea's been getting leaked.
Right. That's what I was coming on to, right? I was saying allegedly at United. By the time he got to Chelsea, it's confirmed, fam, because you ain't lost that. And I think for me, like just on any level, playing at any level, to be a rat in your own camp, bro, like that's career suicide, because you've got to go back in that dressing room with them boys, knowing that you ratted out on them. Like you're supposed to stick to your own, innit? There's no loyalty with him, and I think that's why he ain't gonna last in this league. He's gone.
Yeah, man, he is gone. But obviously, I hope that I don't even.
You know what?
I
Though?
hope that he scores in the
No,
final,
in
and he
his
stays
defense,
at
though,
Chelsea. But yeah,
in his defense, like, and obviously he's had a stinker in it. But what I will say is, someone said this to me as well, yeah, and I can understand where the arrogance comes from a little bit, because you got to think for his age, yeah, he's already been in a setup with Messi. He's already played along Cristiano Ronaldo. Like
scored
like,
in the
scored
in the FA Cup final.
Bro, for
but
at his age,
how much of Messi's success did he have a part in? How much of Ronaldo's success did he have a part in? Right, because all of those two players you named, I'm not cutting you off, those, but those two players you named, they were light years ahead of him at his age.
Yeah.
Right, and you look at the type of players that Ronaldo was playing with, and he was special then, and he still humbled himself to certain players that were around him. In it, you can have talent, but if you haven't got humility in life, your talent sometimes ain't going to take you there. Sometimes you have to be humble, and that's his problem. When you get too bright and too enough, life has a way of showing you, hold on, let me draw you down 3 pegs, and that's what's happening to him. Humble yourself.
It's the same with Mbappe, innit? Like when you're arrogant, sometimes it oversees that quality that you do have in it. Do you get me? But again,
and if you remember when we were talking about Mbappe earlier, that's the point that I made. Like, because obviously I think it was my man Twist that was saying, "Oh, but don't he get bad treatment?" I'm not going to say that some of the stuff that is said about Mbappe out there in Spain don't have a racial element to it. Some of it definitely does. But the fact of the matter is how he behaves and how he conducts himself as a person is making it difficult to see that sometimes, because your own behavior, even me, black as you, can't stand you sometimes. And I love France, and Mbappe is a big part of my love for France as well. But the way how he's behaving and the influence he has over a camp, if he became available, even if he was a fiver, I don't want him at Arsenal, because I don't want you to ruin my dressing room.
I'll be honest, Mbappe, yeah, he was one of my favorite players before, but you see, since his Real Madrid, you see with the incident with Xabi Alonso and that, when he was calling the players over tonight, not said, bro, since I seen that, I said, you know what, I'm done with this guy. Still, that kind of attitude there, that's not good for football. Like for young players,
that's what I mean. We're on the same page there.
You don't want to see that, man. Ever since that moment there, I've been like, no, I don't really like this guy anymore.
Yeah, but I
don't like his energy still. Like,
no. I hear that.
I'm not gonna lie. I think his first World Cup, I was a big fan, and then Yamal emerged on the scene, and he's overtaken him for me. That's my young star I'm watching now.
It was that France and Belgium, innit, when they were going at it, and the Hazard and the Mbappe.
Yeah, crazy. But let my brother King. Welcome to the show, my brother.
Yeah.
Talk to us about your final, my brother, man. How are you feeling? Are you confident? Are you nervous? You think you can win?
No, I'm nervous, to be honest with you. I think City are a superior team to us. We've had a terrible season. We have a caretaker, Ronald McDonald, or whatever his name is. So right now it's just like, listen, he was in the City camp before, so he may know some of the trade secrets. Who knows? Because he was there at the academy. But I don't know, man. Has a caretaker? I've seen a caretaker at my club win trophies before, but that's when we had real men in our team. The likes of Terry, Drogba, and that. We had men in our team. Right now, we have a bunch of boys. So, for me, they've shown. But when it comes to discipline, worst in the league. When it comes to attitude, worst in the league. Like, they showed up in the last game against Liverpool. But what happened the previous 6 games? They just decide when they want to play or when they want to actually move like a team. And then sometimes they just decide they just don't want to be their day. We don't have any wingers available. I think obviously Esteval's out.
They swear.
Yeah, Esteval's out for the season. He's gonna probably miss the World Cup as well.
That's harsh.
Yeah, Garnacho and Neto are out. But I don't hope they come back. I'll be honest with you, them two are poor. Yeah, so we don't really have wingers like that. The only attacking talent we have is João Pedro at the moment. Palmer has been stinky. So going forward, it's really João Pedro or nothing. And then defensively, we haven't been that solid. I'm happy that we got Levi Colwill back. he's shown that he's a different level to any of our other centre backs. So he's
hard-working player as well. Hard-working player.
Yeah,
quality on the weekend, bro.
Yeah, man, he was too good. He was too good, and that's the type of quality we need. We got some of those type of players that can make a difference. Enzo Fernandez can come with a goal, but I just don't see it. I don't see it. We're the kind of team that can win these type of games where we're the underdog and do it, but I don't know, man. This might be a step too far because obviously the players that they rested against Palace and Haaland especially. Yeah, a fresh Haaland against our centre backs. Yeah, man, it's barbecue chicken time. So we'll see. But 10%.
Let me just ask you real quick, girl. For all the money you spent, don't you think it's a bit mad you can't put a squad together?
No, because money can be spent and be spent poorly. You look at United all these years, how much money they've spent. And our sporting directors weren't good at their jobs, to be honest with you. The fact that they bought Gittins and then Garnacho for left wing shows that they're incompetent. The fact
and
that
you bought Gittins, and I can't even remember the last time I even heard the boy's name.
He's injured. He's been out for the whole year, pretty much.
Oh, fair. That's why.
Done.
That's why.
He's been done.
He got a hamstring injury, I think grade 3 or something like that.
That's a stinky one, man.
Esteban got a grade 4, so he's done for.
Esteban's got a grade 4. So he's done.
Yeah, I've never heard of grade 4, so that's off the bone.
Yeah, they said that's a rare one. They said that's a serious. Like they said, you don't really get grade 4s. Like,
yeah,
bro,
wasn't that what Saka had, grade 4, or was it grade 3? I don't know.
So he had like a cute, what do they call it, tendonitis, isn't it? So that's that where you just keep getting recurring pain and twinges. So you can feel all right, put a bit of load on, and then bang, it goes again. Like so, it's you almost, if you look at how Ledley King's knees went, you're almost like that with your heel and the back of your calf.
Yeah. So,
I do give Chelsea a small chance.
The summer wasn't good. The summer wasn't good either, to be honest. We needed centre backs. The manager asked for centre backs in January. He didn't get, and then he got sacked because he asked for centre backs. So
you just need experience in there. Like I think, is it Thiago, the old defender?
We missed him. You want
a man like that would have been great. Just a bit of know-how, just a bit of calming it down. Like I think if you could bring Terry all back out of retirement, someone who can just organize you and tell the boys, all right, slow it down, pick it up, drop that. Do you know what I mean? Like that's what's missing. You've got a lot of young players. Like it's just like that young energy, innit? They just want to go out there, but there's no order to it. There's no one who knows how to manage the game sometimes. That even I look at the semi-final against us in the cup, Arsenal, right? When you come to our place, there's one goal in the game and you've not managed that game. You've tried to play a 30-minute game. Obviously, that's down to the manager's instructions, but I think you get a Terry, you've got them kind of players on the pitch, a Lampard or even a Ballack or someone like that. They carry that team through and maybe turn that result around.
Yeah, definitely.
But you know what it is, again, to talk about it's like it goes with what Africa was saying before, the players that you mentioned, they're leaders. So they have a good manager behind them, but at the same time, they've got that know-how. Right now, we've got boys. So they need
and that's why I said it could be an older head, because it's not someone who's going to play 39, 40, 50 games. It's just someone, again, a bit like that Jorginho, when I was talking about Jorginho on the touchline for us, like not in the game, but a pivotal part of it, because he's doing the warm-up, and he's there directing players and, do you know what I mean? Pass there, go short, drop, that kind of know-how gets you through games. And sometimes you do have to scumbag it. There's been plenty of games this season. Arsenal scumbagged it. Like, it's just get the goal and just get it over the line. It's just that little bit of know-how. We've built that over the past few years. And I think that was the thing, particularly when I go back to when the Chelsea players famously said playing Arsenal's men against boys. That was the key difference, right? There were times when we played you off the park, but they made the right plays to go and win the game 3-0. That's what's missing at Chelsea now, is just that know-how of, all right, we don't need to be the best team on the park. We just need to know how to win the game. And I think that is what is missing from Chelsea, is just those experienced players coming in who can get the young boys through the game. Because there's plenty of talent in the books, but they haven't got the people to guide them through.
Yeah, you can see it. They don't know. Like, you can see that, like, if the tactics don't go to plan, they don't know how to improvise. They're done. Yeah. You can just see it. Like, or if they get a 1 goal, once the team comes back 1-1, we don't know how to get back grab the game back. Like once we kind of lose control of the game, it's a bit of a we need to.
Yeah, everyone's looking at everyone else. What do I do?
Yeah.
Right. Whereas even at points when Odegaard is our captain, you can see at certain points people look to Rice, people look to Gabriel, they look to these players and say, "All right, what we doing here, guys? Like, what are we doing? How are we getting through this one? How are we going to survive this one?" Do you know what I mean? And I think that's what's missing from Chelsea. But for this FA Cup, I look at the FA Cup. It's a magical cup for me. It's probably one of my favourite competitions out of them all, right? And I think it's one of those. It's a one-off game. And I think Chelsea, if I was in the Chelsea squad, if I was a Chelsea manager, I wouldn't care about my league form. I'm saying we got ourselves here to this final and we have to make it count. And if you play the right game, you can win it. You can win it if you play the right game.
You know what, though? Obviously, I want to win it, innit? Like, bragging rights, winning the trophy and whatnot. But that squad, I'll be honest with you, man, that squad does not need Europe at the moment, man. That squad needs a reset. They need just a straight run at the league, get a new manager in, let the new manager start to build, like kind of what we was doing with Pochettino or Enzo, so to speak, and just go from there, innit? That's what that squad needs.
But Dills, it's not like this squad. It's not like you have to go straight from the FA Cup to go play Europa next week, you know? You got a summer that you can make some things right.
It's the board, man.
I know. I'm not. That's why I'm not attacking you too tough because I know it's peak. Blueco is moving like a blue pill, mate. They're not right.
Yeah, they're not right in the head, bruv. But I had this debate with Dills earlier in the summer when I was like, nah, these man, they need to sort of go and get experience. All the players that they bought this summer, maybe one youngster. But like, go get Osherman as the striker, not a Delap. Go get an established left winger. You didn't need Gittins and Garnacho. You need just one of them. Just one of them as a backup. Go and get, I don't know, Leao, Rodrigo, whoever it was. Go and get one. Go get a centre back, Schlotterbeck. I don't know. Put in the bids. Why didn't they go get Magnon? Why Sanchez? Now it's Jorgensen. Like, come on.
To be honest, I blame Jackson, fam. If Jackson weren't getting so many red cards there, they never looked anywhere else. Because to be fair, the boy can lever a ball, can't he?
Yeah, nah, he just misses too many 1-on-1s, innit? That was his issue.
Yeah.
He just kept.
But you know what? You get players like that sometimes. They miss the simple ones and the complicated ones. They put them away.
Him and Nunes were just going like miss for miss, innit? Each game, like who can
Havertz was with them.
Who can miss the easiest chance? They were just holding each other's beers while they just go and miss chances, bro. It was just, bro.
It's crazy.
Get 9 chances, you miss all 9 chances. It's like.
No, for that reason, I understand why Jackson had to move on because obviously you know that the Premier League is fine margins, isn't it? It's fine margins. Like sometimes you're not going to get 9, 10, 11, 12 chances in a game. Sometimes you're going to get 3, 4, 5, and they have to be going away to win games.
No, facts, man. So, how we see this final going then, man? I want some predictions, man.
I'm going to be devil advocate, and I'm going to say 2-1 Chelsea.
I was going to say the exact same thing.
If we can get Neto back, because I think Neto's, I think he's trained this week from what I've seen. So if we can get Neto back, then maybe. But with the firepower at the moment, I don't see how we even score past Man City. To be honest with you, I don't see how. What kind of style of football do we play that breaks Man City down? I don't see it.
Do you know what it is? It's teamwork. It's teamwork, right? It's everybody doing their job. It's attacking as a team and defending as a team, and it's taking your opportunities. And I recognise to the Chelsea boys, these are all things that you ain't seen all season long. I get it, but you've only got to do it in one game. You've only got to do it in one game. Like,
yeah, no, his one throws, but I can see because it's McFarlane's first game when you lot drew 1-1 against Manchester City. I can see something similar happening. So I won't go with 2-1, but what I would go with is 1-1 and Chelsea somehow do it on penalties. That's how I can see penalties.
Penalties, no charge. What against Donnarumma? Like them little young boys against Donnarumma. What?
Yeah. Yeah, come on, man. We ain't winning
This
penalties
penalties,
again.
we
We have to
got
win in
no
we have to win in 90
Yeah,
if we're
yeah, I
gonna win.
forgot.
We
I
gotta do
forgot
it
Not
in
if you
about
get
90,
that.
Sanchez
bro.
in goal, you ain't doing that.
We gotta do it
Yeah,
in 90, bro.
Sanchez ain't saving any penalties.
yeah,
Oh,
man.
no, it's
Man City
Jorgensen.
win on
It might be
penalties, then,
Jorgensen.
man.
It's even
Yeah.
worse. Nah, it's
He
long day.
often-
Long day.
Donnarumma, he's just gonna open up himself like that. That's it. The whole goal covered. Them boys are gonna be nervous. Them young boys. They're not gonna-
Man, he's not even need to dive too tough.
Exactly.
Catch it with his leg on the
I
other
don't even
side.
think this is PSG Donnarumma though. I don't think this is PSG Donnarumma. I reckon this one is a little bit more vulnerable.
It's a cup final though. You know,
I'm
you're
penalties.
up for a cup final. You're up for a final. You know
Yeah.
what I'm
Don't
saying?
overlook the magic of the FA Cup, boys. That's all I'm saying to you. Don't overlook.
No, I agree. It's
Yeah.
90 minutes of football, innit? So it can go either way, innit? Do you get me? And it's two-
Like I said, you ain't
Maybe
got. I'm not talking about what you got to do for a season. That's a different argument. This is a 90-minute. Well, to be honest, nowadays, a 110-minute game of football.
Plus extra time, potentially.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's why I said 110, 120-minute game of football.
If the players do want to give us the fans something, then I guess bring home an FA Cup. Do you know what I'm saying? Is what it is. But bro, how things have gone recently, for me, I've lost faith, man. For me, end this season, get Alonso in. Let's just start this new era, man. I'm kind of just done with the league this season, man. I'll be honest.
Yeah, I just want to talk about that real quick. If you boys can get Alonso in, that is the best bit of business that Chelsea have done under Blueco.
I agree.
Yeah.
Best bit of business you've done. If you can get that over the line, best bit of business. But my problem is this. I think I don't want my Tottenham friend to feel attacked here, fam, but it's a bit like Tottenham, innit? You can get any big coach in that you want, but the structure above, if that is still stinking, it makes no sense. You might as well go and get another PE teacher, because the trouble that I had was when Mascherano was there and we're finding out there's like 1,250 man above his head. That's not cool. You can't be running football clubs like that and expecting them to get results, guys. I'm sorry, you just can't. Like, it don't work.
Yeah.
Give the manager the opportunity. And I think the key thing is, remember, Arteta came to Arsenal as a head coach and we looked very quickly and said, we need to go back to this manager thing. Head coach can work sometimes with director of football, but it has to be the right people in those positions. And the trouble is, there's too many non-exec types who don't understand the game, don't understand what Chelsea is, what the Premier League is, and they're too involved in the decisions, telling the manager who to play, who not to play. Alonso is not going to function under that. You need to allow him to bring his people, his team in to come and do what they need to do, or forget.
No, that's
you see when Arsenal first signed Arteta, yeah, was the like, you see the board, were they, when they were signing players or making moves, was they planning with Arteta? Like, was he involved in that at first in the beginning, or was it a case of like, right now, for now, just maintain and we'll review things in the season, whatever? How was it at the start? Like, what was the...
So from what my understanding is, and again, I ain't no club insider or not, and this is just my fan understanding, it was a bit of a case of, right, we have a squad here that isn't performing to the best of our ability. And I think Arteta's position was, before I can improve the squad, I need to improve the standards. I need to improve the mentality at the club. And he kind of led with his 3 non-negotiables, innit? Like, which was like, you have to be committed, you have to be ready, and you have to perform the right way. Like, and obviously the Ozils and the Aubameyangs fell foul of that. And certain of us in the Arsenal fan base are like, are you dropping these big boys? But over time, he's been proven to be correct, innit? And I think in terms of the backing, I think he just got players in who could understand the way he wanted to play. So I remember there was the who's the defender that he got from City on his way up? Remember
not Pablo Murray, was it?
Murray. He got them type of characters in, and you're thinking, who the hell is Murray? But he's just...
No, Murray.
No, it's Murray, because he's the one who went to Italy and got stabbed in it.
Yes.
So it was just, and you looked at him, he's bringing in people like Matt Ryan on loan and them type of things, and it was just plugging a gap. The first proper, I suppose, serious signing was Gabriel, right? And then it kind of...
Wait, who did... Oh, yeah, because you got Gabriel Party, I think, first, and then the next summer, when they fully kicked on, there was Ben White, Tavares, Tomiyasu, Ben White, and Odegaard, I think.
So yeah, because Odegaard came on loan, and then we got him permanently a couple of seasons after, innit? But this is the point I'm making. I suppose he was assessing the squad, and he was looking at who can I work with, who can I get to buy into what I'm saying, innit? And obviously the Lacazettes and others, they fell short. I think Lacazette got a raw deal though, because the tactics he was playing when he first come, he was kind of asking Lacazette to drop deep and kind of be in the 10 and come back and collect the ball, and that wasn't his game. So that's no shame on him.
Kind of thing, innit? As a 9, innit? More.
Yeah, that wasn't really Lacazette's game, so there's no shame in that. And I was happy to see him move on and go and play football he wanted to play, innit? No shade, no anger. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, we're talking about Chelsea still and Alonso.
Yeah, the reason why I asked that question was because what the point I was trying to make from that was that basically, because what our board needs to do is they need to work with the manager and give the manager the chance as well to see it through. And
100.
what they also going to have to do now as well is, if they're going to say, right, cool, we're going to Alonso, this is a new whatever, or whoever, Areola, whoever they decide to hire, you're going to have to ignore the fans. And you're going to have to just, if this is the manager that you believe in, you lot are going to have to work. Like, remember when Arteta first come in and Arsenal was finishing 8th, whatever, Arteta out, AFTV is going mad, now we need a new manager. But the board wasn't listening to what the fans were saying, because what Arteta was doing at the time, they understood what was required, and they understood it was going to be like gritty. And right now, where we're at, there's going to be a gritty period. And us as fans, we're going to have to understand it's not the Roman era now where we can buy our way out of problems. There's financial fair play. There's loads of things in place now that it's just not how it used to be. You have to make money to spend money, etc., etc. So us as fans, we need to get that Roman way of thinking out of it's done. Do you get it? We're gonna have to understand now where we're at right now. We have to build. Like a lot of the ways that clubs are being designed now is systematic. Do you get what I'm trying to say? And that takes time. And if we don't do that for this current manager, then I don't know, man. I fear the worst.
But what I would say, it's funny how things can change in a year of football, because all the way through last season, I was actually saying, you know what, maybe Chelsea have got a clever model here, because you see how the Conference League was going for you lot, where you had almost like a whole separate squad to play in that competition. And I feel like, all right, it hasn't entirely gone right this year. I think the problem was getting rid of Mascherano. If I'm honest, that's my personal opinion. I think getting rid of him as a manager is where it's gone wrong, because I think he was someone that was able to turn sour grapes into the greatest wine. But I think the idea behind the model that they were looking at of having this young talent and whatever, that's not the problem. It's them not realizing that you need to have a mixture of youth and experience in this league. I know Fergie famously had his class of 92 with his kids, but there were some older players in the background that still played a part, right? I know they say you can't win it with kids. You can, but you need some experienced players to help them do it.
Bro, I think even in general, because like, look, okay, cool, I agree with you. I don't think the model is the actual issue, you know?
No.
I think how they're doing, the players that they're buying, how they're going about things, I think they're doing it wrong. If you look at PSG have a similar model, you know, where they're going out and buying young players, but they've also got they've got Marquinhos there. They've got a few old guys in there that have that experience, that are going to see them through games, that will help them mature. Do you get what I'm trying to say? And I feel like right now, again, even the issue this summer was we needed a centre-back. We lost Colwell with an ACL, so we knew we wasn't going to have Colwell for a whole season. We needed to get a ball-playing centre-back. The board decided to say, no, you have more than enough centre-backs there with Tosin, Adesasi, Badiashile, Shalabar, Hatto. Bro, these guys are not good enough. None of these guys are ball-playing centre-backs or can ball-play the way that Colwell does. So he just won the Club World Championship. Give the guy, if he's saying, I need a ball-playing centre-back, just go and just support your manager a little bit. Okay, cool. You don't do that. He's got more than enough players. All right, then he didn't really make a hoo-ha. He kind of got on with it. Cool. You go and bring in. For me, there wasn't no problem getting rid of Madueke, because I feel like he hit his ceiling with us. I don't really feel like he could do much more for us. 2.5 years, I don't really feel like we could get much more from Madueke. But the issue was, you get rid of him, and you go and buy Gittins and Garnacho. Like, it's... Do
Do you know what though?
Like
I
for
think
like.
Garnacho. I don't think Garnacho was a targeted signing. I think that was just an opportunity that presented itself in a gamble.
A market opportunity, Blacker, that we talk about.
The market opportunity.
You know, sometimes the players just, you know that the player is agitating for a move, so potentially their wage demands are going to come down because they're desperate to go in it. Like, and I think sometimes, like, in some ways, it was like Raheem Sterling coming to us, right? His agents are fishing around the clubs, and we've looked at it and thought, hold on, we're getting a player who, if he does turn up, can actually change games when he's at his very best, even though he was past it, right? But at worst, his parent club is still going to be paying 3/4 of his wages, right? Even if I want to go out and get the nuts hottest 19-year-old, yeah, in terms of FFP or whatever they're calling it, FSP now, that's a bigger chunk on the book than taking a gamble on Raheem Sterling. Now, if Raheem Sterling was able to have come in and maybe got 9 or 10 goals, like, you know, like Trossard does, he don't always score, but he scores when you need that goal. If Sterling was able to do that 7 or 8 times last season, maybe Arsenal wins the league.
Yeah, he fucked us over, didn't he, Sterling?
He did. He was a waste of space.
Time.
Like, we might as well. They might as well just call me.
Might as well,
with my asthma
me
and
as well,
sciatica.
yeah.
They might as well just come and got me in a.
Yeah, those that see me, I can do something for you.
But African King, man, how do you feel, bro? How do you?
That's what I was just about to say.
Like,
I was gonna ask him, does he want Alonso? Is Alonso your favorite guy? And also, I didn't get your prediction for the final either.
Final prediction: 3-1 City. I think they're gonna win it. Honestly, in terms of Xabi Alonso, yeah, that's the kind of manager I want. He's won a trophy in a top 5 league in Germany. I don't really take into account his time at Madrid because no one could deal with that situation. The quotes from Perez, if you've seen them, yeah, no, he's a madman. He is absolutely off his head. Those quotes were absolutely legendary. That was hilarious, like reading them.
What did he say?
What did he say? He says, "I'm not leaving." He says they fight. There's like 2-3 fights every year. Said about his businesses. I think he called himself like a maverick. I think he called himself like an animal, something like that, and a couple other things. There was like a whole list of it from his interview. He was going crazy.
Yeah,
I think I still have it actually.
Stark, man.
Yeah, no, he was moving mad. So I don't really take that time into consideration because I feel like when you have a group of players that have that big of an ego, yeah, it's long. It's very long for most managers to be able to deal with them, and I don't think we have the egos that Madrid do. So if Xabi Alonso or whatever manager comes in, he needs more assurances because, put it this way, because of what Chelsea has done over the past couple of years in terms of getting rid of managers so quickly, the board doesn't have no leverage. So whatever the manager demands, they're gonna get because the managers are we're pleading for a manager to come to us and manage our club because how many managers we've had? So Lampard, Potter, Pochettino, Maresca, this one. Like we've had too many managers over a short period of time. It's even worse than Roman, and they try to mock it, but they're doing worse than Roman when it comes to firing and hiring managers. So yeah, give him a bit more leniency, work with him, allow him to bring in the players that he wants and build the system that he wants. And if you can do that and give him a couple years, then I think it could work really out really well because we have some of the players that can work with his system at Bayer Leverkusen, and I think there's quality in our squad. You just have to get rid of the rough parts and replace them. But with FFP and stuff like that, we're gonna have to probably sell a couple players we don't want to, but it is what it is.
I think you're 100% right, bro.
Yeah, I feel like though, with all of that as well, you've now got bad eggs.
Yeah.
So there's players that you don't Caicedo's even just gone and got new agents. So what that says to me is
I want to move.
The agents was just sign this contract. Now he just signed a new contract, didn't he? Literally,
Yeah,
last month.
yeah. A
So
lot of players have signed new contracts. They've upgraded their money, but without Champions League, they're gonna get less. So, if anything, next season's gonna be pivotal. Whoever we bring in,
Correa, Enzo, you
yeah,
might just need to get rid of certain players that they might be your better players, but they seem like they're just not buying into it,
yeah.
or
Well,
they just
depends
think
if
they're
you get
bigger
the
than
right
the club.
manager. If you get the right manager in, I think that they believe in, then it could go
Yeah,
back
that.
to the positive. That's
And
the thing.
just on that point there,
To be
right?
honest,
I
with
think. Oh,
Ian
God, God.
Rossini, they didn't believe him.
Mm.
How can you believe a guy coming in from Strasbourg who was 7th, who got fired by Hull, had a fresh fade, and you're supposed to believe him as a manager?
You know what though, yeah? I will say that for me, Blueco definitely has to. They've taken it all, and like by looks of things, if what they're doing with Alonso and giving him and his like team full control and whatnot, if they have done that, then for me, they've literally put their hands out and said, you know what, we've acknowledged we made a mistake and we're literally doing things different. But for me, AFC made a point. Sacking Enzo. Now, at the time when we sacked Enzo, I'll put my hands up and I was one of them. Remember, Black, I was like, no, I'm not gonna lie. The way things are going at the moment, he needs to go. Like, he's talking to other clubs as well. Like, that's disrespectful. Like, bro, I've never ever in my life ever known a Chelsea manager to be talking to rival teams midway through a season. Like, for me, that was just, I was like, nah, break, mate. You've won one game in 8 and you're out here talking to other clubs. That doesn't seem like someone that is dedicated to the club. To me, it just didn't. So I'm like, bro, you have to go. But in hindsight and in looking at things and where the club was at and Blackout, I did say the other day on our last stream that for me, that decision was definitely wrong if the plan was get rid of my man and now sign Liam Rosinia and have Rosinia on a 6-year deal. So you're going to get rid of Enzo to now bring in Rosinia. Now, if I'm an agent and I've brought my player here because we've been told that this is the plan for my player. We're going to start up here. We're going to end up in we're going to be playing the top tournaments. We're going to give it 3-4 seasons. We're going to be in Champions League. Bro, that's why I've made my client go here.
Yeah.
And now, if I'm now seeing that, wait, you're getting rid of Enzo. Now you're bringing in Liam Rosinia. I'm gonna want to give you a call, and I'm gonna want to hold on a second. What's going on? Because when I made my player sign, you promised me X, Y, and Z. What's going on here? So that's one thing. Now the players, you've got a manager like Enzo who's just done whatever they've got, whatever. You've got rid of him. You're bringing in Liam Rosinia, like what African was saying. Brother, guy just got a nice fade. He talks a good game. Got all the flipping Shakespearean poetry quotes or whatever and whatnot. And yeah, but bro, it's just not serious. It's not serious. Like for me, where we was at, the board and Enzo should have sat down. When they had that meeting, they should have said, you know what? If you want to speak to other teams, that's cool. Keep it private, keep it quiet, see the season out, make top 4, and you can go your way. We'll separate on separate terms. And I think all parties involved will then be okay with that. Now we can be looking at Alonso, we could be looking at other managers. Do you get what I'm trying to say? But it's just, bro, Blueco, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Next season, we just need a complete different. I want different profile players being signed. Forget all this wage cap stuff, bro. If you have to put that extra, sign a player, add an extra 50K on their wages, but don't offer 9 years. Give them 5 years. You don't have to give 9-year contracts, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, just pattern up, man.
I was gonna say, I feel like now you're gonna be held for ransom because I'm gonna put an agent's hat on. So I'm gonna say, okay, I'll come to your club, but I'm gonna have a release clause in my contract if you sack the manager I'm signing for in the next 18 months or 2 years. Like, I need a release clause. I need out if you're gonna keep continuing this sack. Because I want a long-term project. I'm coming to Chelsea because I believe in this manager and I believe that if he's a manager, this club can go somewhere. So now I just feel like you're kind of in a situation now where the players, they're now gonna start to have the power. Because like I said, the Enzos and the Cucureas, with all this talking, I don't even think. Do you not even want them anymore after the way they're talking, bro?
No, I don't. You see that? I don't buy into that. I don't buy. You see that? A lot of that is PRing, and so, bro. There's a clear agenda for me. There's a clear media agenda against Chelsea, bro. There's never ever real good headlines when it comes to Chelsea FC. So for me, that's evident. So I don't read into that. What I would say is, respectfully, the club that they're talking about, we've got an Argentine player talking about Real Madrid. Enzo was always down to go Real Madrid. When it was us and Real Madrid that was competing for his signature, you know. But Real Madrid was not prepared to spend 100 and whatever million. We was happy to pay the minimum fee release clause. So it was us and Real Madrid that was interested in him. So to be fair, Enzo's always going to end up at Real Madrid. So there's no secret there him talking like that. You get me? Cucurella, bro, he's from La Messina or whatever it is. Yeah. He's from Barcelona's academy. So he's Spanish. He's a Catalan. He's going to go home at some point. So him saying that he's going to go to bro, it's Barcelona. Do you know what I'm saying? It don't matter what club you're at, these teams have pull. Do you get what I'm trying to say? If they decide now they want your
never lost his love for Arsenal, and he still went back.
I hear you, but it's where we're at now, right, guys? It's a social media era. These guys are young guys. They're young guys. They're doing all this streaming stuff. I don't like it. It's not good, but it's where we're at now. It's just where it's just the modern day now. It's the modern day. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like
it's how it is now. You're right.
Yeah, we can't read too much into that. Do you get what I'm saying? It's Real Madrid and Barcelona they're talking about here. It's
two biggest clubs in the world.
Just quickly before you finish up on Chelsea, right, and the whole manager situation, I'll say this: you don't just need a manager, you need a vision. And I'm going to talk very quickly about Arsenal's two last recruits and the two things that they did that got them that job. Unai Emery. When Unai Emery came and had his interview, it was Ivan Gavidas in them days, right? He gave the club a full profile of the best players that he thought existed in the academy, right? And what he could do with them if there wasn't going to be a lot of money around. And he also said about the style of football he wanted to play. He got that job. Remember, he went 22 games unbeaten in his first little run.
Yeah.
It just went stinky because the tactic he was using got found out by everybody. And we worked out that we had players who couldn't really play the part because you won't remember like Torreira and that really small midfield. And he just got ran through, innit? Right? So then he went. Arteta came and he spoke about his vision of the club. And he said, it's more than just the players. We need to change the entire culture here. We need to change the mentality, the way we think, and we need to go back to what we were. And he did that in his own way, as well as that influence over the team. If you notice, he got the buy-in of young players like Saka and Emil Smith-Rowe,
Martinelli, etc.
And them boys, they pulled us through a stinky period and they got us to where we are. Ben White, everyone laughed at Ben White, right, for 50 million quid. Right, that's the type of thing because he had players that didn't always have the absolute top level skill, but he could pull them through just on belief alone. Right, so that's the type of managers you need to be looking at: someone who understands the situation at the club, or somebody who deeply understands the club.
I think Alonso would be that guy, man.
This is
I don't want them to get.
I said to you, if they can pull that off, that is a very good piece of business. Look, do you know what? You see, for me, as much as I like to banter rivals and that, I say it all the time in the group. The more competitive this league is, the more excitement I get when I go and watch games every week. I want every team to be strong. I hate the fact that PSG are sung about and they play in the Farmers League most of the time. To be fair, when they step out of the Farmers League, they're nice with it. So, fair enough. But that's what I love about the Premier League is the fact that you can go to the 20th place side and they can turn you over because they know how to play football. It just makes for a more competitive league. If they're better, we have to be better. We get a better team to watch.
No, facts, man.
Yeah, facts.
Any last words on Chelsea, guys? Obviously, my brother Twist, he's hiding because he knows what's coming next as well. Like
that's why I'm here, bro. That's what I'm here for.
He knows what's coming next, and we're just gonna go into cooking them, bro. I'll be honest with you, man. Like that's what we're doing, man. Fuck it. Man.
My final thoughts on Chelsea is if I don't see a keeper change, forget it. Forget it. Forget it. If Sanchez is my number one going into next season,
It's long.
Yeah.
Forget it.
Yeah,
Forget it,
crazy.
man. That's
It's a
my
long
last
day.
words, mate. That's my last words. Still,
Mm.
Sanchez out. Sanchez out.
Sanchez out, man. Get him out. Get him out. Get him gone. So obviously, it's even continuing with Chelsea. Even so, you're gonna have the final, and then you gotta play against some scumbags from down the road. Such a nasty team, you know. They're just horrible. Like they got a cock on their flipping badge, bruv. What are they doing? What are they doing? It's nasty with feathers. The feathers are just flapping. They're like, you remember that Nike bomber jacket in '09? Do you not remember that Nike bomber jacket? And it just the feathers come out. You get
You're not
that's
gonna kill me
Tottenham.
out here, you know.
The feathers are just flying everywhere. They're fighting for dear life. They're but you know what? I think you look even better version. Did you see that guy, the 6'7" guy, when he was having the fight and the feathers were just flying with Kidavelli? They were fighting the feathers. Tottenham, they're in such bad shape that Chelsea, I don't care what happens in this final, but what you have to do, you have to put the knife in twists. I can hear you. I can hear your
Yeah,
back. I can hear your back.
yeah.
Turn on that camera. We need to see your face, bruv. We need to see. You need to
I'm
face
back.
the music, bruv. You
I'm
need to
back, but
face the music
I'm not in
because
the
I got a
building.
sweet chin music for you, blood.
I'm back, but I'm not in the building.
Yeah, but you better be in the building because you're going down to Stamford Bridge, blood. And before
Fucking
that
hell.
game, we're praying on Sunday that Newcastle they just let West Ham do what needs to be done. And if West Ham beat Newcastle, Tottenham will be back in the relegation zone. So Dills, African King, I'm praying that you can smash these fools. How do you think this game is gonna go? Because I need to see these scumbags in Tottenham sent to the championship, bruv, by hook or by crook. Or do you want to speak, Twisty? Do you want to back
No,
your boys?
go on. I want to hear what everyone's got to say first, man. I lost hope. And Chelsea, no. No, let me hear what you lot got to say, man. Fucking hell.
Oh,
Well, you know what, yeah? I called it from I think I called it from before when we was talking about our fixtures and that. And remember I said, Black, remember I was saying that I only see us getting 4 points from the rest of our games. And I said I saw us getting a draw against Forest, a win against Spurs, and that was it. I said the rest of the games are going to be L's, but I was wrong. It looks like the draw was against Liverpool, and then the win's going to be Spurs, and I reckon it's L's. I don't think we beat Sunderland. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think we beat Sunderland, bro, at their ground. I don't think we go to Sunderland and win. So for me, yeah, man, I feel like this is how we just see out the season, really. Just beat Spurs. Hopefully they get relegated, and that's the last hurrah for the fans, literally. FA Cup.
If we get a draw at Chelsea, it goes down to the last game. The last game.
Who's your last game, Twisty?
Everton. So it's not really. Yeah, one of those.
Because Everton's trying to get into Europe, you know. Europe in sight, you know. So
yeah, damn.
It's a long day.
That's what I'm saying. Newcastle ain't really got much to play for. And if West Ham perform how they did against Arsenal, against them, like, yeah, they should get something.
Are you going to Newcastle?
Huh?
Are you going
to
to
Everton?
Nice. West Ham, yeah, West Ham's going to Newcastle.
West Ham's
They're playing at home against Everton last game of the season.
So this is the thing, though, right? You see, with Newcastle, they'll want to show up in front of their home fans. Remember, they're a one-club city, bro. They're going to show up in front of their fans. Same with Sunderland. Like, they're just at home. They show up. So West Ham have
my boy Prem. Big up.
Yeah, no. If they lose to Newcastle, yeah, that's it. We're good.
Yeah, you're good. But
yeah, we're good.
We hope and pray, man. We hope and pray that they can't. But you want to know a stat as well?
Yeah.
Tottenham have won once at Stamford Bridge since 1990.
Wow.
Yeah, bro. It don't happen, bro. It don't happen, bro. That's why I'm at home to Spurs, I'm confident, bro, of a result.
That is a nasty one.
That is close. But the thing for me, is for Tottenham to end up in this situation, the energy you lot had at the start of the season, champions of Europe, we're gonna win the Champions League. We're gonna we didn't want Eze anyway, brother.
Yeah, no, it's been a train wreck of a season.
And then
So it's
if
one
Man
win.
United had stayed down, then you'd have been alright. But Man United, bro, they got back in the Champions League, fam. They're looking good again.
Yeah, no.
One win, 7 draws, and 22 losses.
Yeah, they ain't won at Stamford Bridge since before I was born.
Jeez.
I've never seen that, bro. Bro, that don't happen. At Chelsea at home to Spurs,
That is mad.
Foregone conclusion. It's a foregone conclusion. It's happening. You get it? It's happening. 3 points is happening. But it's away from home now where it's you know what I'm saying?
Now we had our era of that too, so I can't even mock. There was a little time where they come to our place, they know the whole of beating. We go over there, it's a flip of a coin, but they've just fallen like past hell, past all of that into the dirtiest, dingy dump, man. They've fallen off.
It was the old White Hart Lane, man. The original White Hart Lane. That stadium was a bit techie on its day to go there. You know the ones there. The fans
I think this is Levy's revenge on the club still. Make sure they get relegated the season he goes, show what he brings to the table.
Doubtful, you know? I think that she looked doubtful getting rid of Levy, bro.
Yeah.
You know, why the Tottenham fans like to fight people when we said, because they always used to fight Turkish when he says, Daniel Levy's good for your club. It was always Tobes fighting Turkish when he says Daniel Levy's good for your club. Now look.
Some people just go with consensus. They just go with the crowd. Some people they don't even know why they're saying Levy out. You know what I'm saying? They just go with the crowd. Yeah, Levy out.
Bro, you see one thing about Daniel Levy, as a duo in that, bro, he made sure that he got the best deal that he felt for the club. If the deal did not go his way, it's not happening. It's simple as that. What more do you like? Do you get what I'm trying to say? Like, what more can you ask for from a? Do you get me? Like, bro, some fans are just these fans nowadays.
He just tricked out their
position. Tricked out their position, but he got knighted. He was receiving an award the other day still.
I see it. He's
was asking him about the relegation. He's
he's not really fully out there, isn't it? His son's still there. His son's still involved.
With no trophy,
but come on, like, he's not. He's behind the scenes. He's probably advising his son, but his son's doing. You know what I'm saying? Do we all listen to our parents? Who's rebels? What's up?
And that's us. Imagine being a millionaire. Imagine being a millionaire.
This is
listen. He's inserted his son there to make sure he's always got some leverage.
100%.
Because don't be surprised if he doesn't come back in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah. He might come back.
He's going to the stadium still. Like, the football side of things, he's probably done with. But the shows, the performances, the NFL,
Beyonce,
he's definitely.
Come on, he's not silly. Yeah. He knows how to make a pound note, and he knows how to look after a business, innit? Whether it's football inside is ever going to be successful again is another thing, but the money's going to run because the stadium's doing Grand Prix, this, that, the other, innit? Like Peppa Pig deal and all of them things there. You know?
Peppa Pig! Oh my god!
Some multiverse deal, fam. Like, I don't know what that's about.
At the end of the day, we laugh and we mock it. Peppa Pig, but that's bank.
Yeah, but that's looking for championship bank, innit?
Well, maybe, but then also it's about building a foundation of younger fans. Because if you love Peppa Pig as a child and you haven't quite picked your football team yet, the Tottenham, what's this badge on there? And if you watch the football right now, you probably could become a fan, innit? But in a few years' time, there'll be another generation. Remember, I work at a club that was in League 2 and just got promoted to League 1, innit? So even at that smaller level, them deals are clever thinking. Do you know what I mean? In terms of trying to build the next generation of fans, because us we're coming up in age. It's the next one's coming up in it, and I'm about football in that way. If you can engage young fans, that's not a bad deal to do it with.
No, I agree.
But the club's in the mud.
No, but it's just funny that they announced the deal while in relegation.
Yeah, they should have waited. They should have waited. They should have chilled.
Yeah, waited till the
money
summer.
don't stop. The money don't stop.
Wait.
They should have chilled with that.
That was. I reckon that was Levy. That has his fingerprints, his paw prints all over it. He said, "Look, I got one last piece of
before he left the
business for
office,
you."
yeah, man had the automated email to be set on a certain day. Yeah, like 6 months from now, that email's gonna send for watch.
Say some doomsday protocol.
Over the line, and I'll sign out on that one. Yeah.
When was outside the car, just push a little remote button. Boop.
Because he might need Peppa Pig to sponsor you next season. Peppa Pig might have to be on the sleeve. Peppa Pig,
but you know what?
Sponsor.
One thing, Twissy, I have to ask you this as a Tottenham fan, because obviously I know winning the Europa League was a massive high, yeah. But seeing how United season's gone, if you could do it again, would you reverse it? Them win and be where you are, and you not win that and be where they are.
Saying he crashed out. So you don't want to answer.
Size of a club, let's be real, yeah, man.
You got to think about that, though. That's not a quick one to answer.
That Europa League. I'd rather have that, bro. I'd be where we are right now. Huh?
There's nothing wrong with either answer. It's not a trick question.
We're not.
But I suppose what I'm saying is,
I'm answering it for me personally.
But this is what I'm saying. There's no right or wrong answer there, though. Because at the end of the day, I could understand.
Yeah, like but I think it's cutting in and out though. Because
yeah.
Now go on, trust people.
Because it's not the same for me. Yeah, I'm kind of humble with it, knowing when we don't have the history of Arsenal, Liverpool, Man U, all of that. Do you get what I'm saying? But you got to build history. You got to build these things from somewhere. You get what I'm saying? So that you're saying Big Six and still no trophies being grabbed. Come on, man. Like, you get what I'm saying? Yeah, man. So we had to grab that. Even if we do get relegated, I would hope we grab the championship trophy and come back up. Still probably fight for something when we come back up immediately. Do you get what I'm saying? I believe the Premier League to be the Tottenham home. So I feel even if we do go down, that's one season, bro. One season. We should be back in next season. Should be back in.
Hope and pray. Hope and pray. Hope and pray. Hope and pray.
I would have swapped that Europa. That second one.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
It's
third.
I don't think.
Bro, if you'd have said yeah, bro, I would have said you're high, fam.
He was a trick question. He set him up.
No. Do you know why? Right, I've asked that to a few Tottenham fans, and they've both given me different answers. Some said, like, "No, do you know what? It would have been nice to have bounced back from finishing that low to getting back to that point, and maybe then being able to push on for that trophy, because having that qualification of football means we can get a better caliber of players in." And I've had other people say, "You're mad. Listen, that's a trophy that we collected even our stinkiest point. It's a demonstration that you can push through and go and win things."
But there's no guarantee. And this is what I'm saying. They ain't won it in 18 years. And we can try to use this finishing third as a template. But I don't think any person here, maybe you, D, but I don't believe any of us four believe Man United will be third next season. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't believe. Okay. I think that. Right, so I've got a slightly different view. The reason why I think Arteta worked for us is because he understood our football club. I think Carrick understands Man United, and I think he's in that way. There's a certain level of charismaticness that he's able to get something out of players. Now, I think United have backed a lot of managers over the last few years and not got a lot of result. I think there's a clean-up job to be done there, and I think they can do very well. Because, again, when we were looking at Sesko or Gyökeres, I was quite open. I don't think I was in your group by this point, but at the start of the season, I was quite open. You weren't, because I was crushing out differently. I
I
almost
was
killed
very much
myself in the
saying I
gym.
wanted Sesko because I looked at it, the longevity, the youthness, and for me, I looked at our set piece routines and the height of the boy and how high he could jump, and that was my first choice and preference. Okay, the way their seasons have panned out, I'm happy with Gyökeres, but that was my choice, right? I think that Wemo and the other brother that they got there,
Cunha,
they
yeah.
got something that they can work on up front. If Carrick is backed, they've got the Champions League football to dangle to attract the right types of players. If they do the right type of business, they can hang around. Not saying they're going to go.
Is there a world-class player in that Man United squad?
Maybe not,
Bruno,
but there was
they'll
none.
tell
There
you.
was none in the Leicester, and they still won the league.
They'll tell you Bruno, innit?
End of the day, it's how you put teams together sometimes, like, and I think
Yeah.
it's how you put teams together. And I think for me, like I said again, that was our main rivals throughout my childhood. Right, I'm approaching 40, so I look at what Man United stands for as a football club, like as at one point being the biggest team on the planet, right?
Yeah.
In terms of revenue, everything else. So to put on that shirt, you start getting players who understand what it means to play for a football club like that. They can go on and do things, because sometimes your naming and nostalgia can carry you through in dark moments if the right people are around to do that.
Definitely.
That's in effect what Arteta that's the type of energy he brought back. This is the Arsenal.
Because I know they're losing
history.
Casemiro next season. Casemiro's not staying, is he?
No, he's gone.
Nah, he needs to go.
They got loads of players that are not good enough.
But then you see what that's not a bad thing. He's done what he can do for that football club. Won a couple of trophies there, and that's a big wage off the books that you can go and get some other players in and refresh it up. And even let's go back again. I sound like a United fan here, but what was one of the best things about United? Even at their very best, at their very strongest, winning everything, when Fergie was there, every 2-3 years, he'd refresh it up, refresh the coaches, and he was always improving the squad and the players, even at their very best. And I think that's what United need to get back to doing.
Nah, I do hear you, but I just don't trust Man United. I've seen this story before with Ollie. I've seen it. I've seen them go get Pogba. Like, I've seen them go get crazy players, and I don't know. I don't know about Carrick. I just feel this is a new manager bounce. That's just what I feel. And
it's simple, Blacker, bro.
He's got it all to prove. He's got it all to prove. I'm not saying it's done.
Yeah,
but this season, when United did have the fixture piles of 3 games in that 1 week, I think he drew and lost. I think he lost.
He lost to West Ham. Or drew.
Like,
he lost to Newcastle and drew with West Ham.
Yeah, bro. Let the injection of European football. Champions
League. Playing PSG. Then going to Anfield. And then next week you got Barcelona. Then Man City. Imagine those 4 games. They're going to get hamstring injuries, bro.
You know what, At the end of the day, listen. This is the same team that got knocked out by Grimsby round 2 in the League Cup. The same team that got knocked out by Brighton, 3rd round of the FA Cup. Like, for me, like, man can't forget where you lot have been this season, bro. You lot are only playing 1 game a week, literally, bro. While all the teams around you, every single team around you, bro, is literally playing European football of some sort throughout the season. Again, with what Carrick come in and done, bro, respectfully, anyone could have seen that team needed to go to a 4-3-3. Like, everyone was saying it. You get what every man and his dog was saying, bro, United need to just revert back to the 4-3-3 and just go back to basics. So now Carrick's come in and done that. I just feel like, when there's just a bit of that toxic air, that bad cloud that's just around the stadium, that's gone now. And it's just a breath of fresh air for the players. They can play their football again. They're playing the right football. The players are in the right position. Maino's back in the team now. Like, Morel's back up. They're riding off a high. But when now you got a pre-season now you got to lock in.
And what about when a bad patch is gonna eventually like, it hasn't happened now, but the bad patch is gonna arrive. And with that Champions League football, like with us, I remember we had no European football, and then we finished 5th. That season, there was some very good football. We should have got top 4, but it was a blessing in disguise. because next season we finish second. I just feel that Champions League. I feel like if they was in the Europa League next season, I feel like they would have a better chance because they could rest a lot of players. You can play a second string team, have your set lineup for the Premier League. But I just don't know because remember these same players have never played Champions League football, and Bremo's never
I
played
hear
Champions League
you.
football.
I
Cunha
hear you.
hasn't played. Bruno has even played Champions League football. I swear I see
Rice
something.
hasn't
Max
played it. We
Diamond's
pulled out.
played more. Nah, sorry. But there's a lot of players that just haven't played. So the recruitment is gonna be key. If I am gonna change my mind and say and be a bit less harsh on Man United, because it's always gonna come from a place of hate because their fans are insufferable. But if I'm gonna be objective, I need to see their summer. But as of now, and from what I've seen from the past, this just seems like a new manager bounce. So it's gonna be interesting to see.
I
We're
hear
gonna
it. I
see.
hear it. But remember, I did say that this is where we agree. I did say the summer
Yeah.
is key, right?
Yeah.
But then on top of that, I further agree with you that the Europa League would have definitely been the better competition for them to go to. However, I think with how bleak and dark things were looking internally and externally with the pressure, to finish third is a shot in the arm that I think just makes the club believe again. And I think you kind of look at that bad pictures. All right, we forgot who we were for a little while, but we still are. That is still us. Even
but they think they're going to challenge though.
But
the 30 players, they're long gone, so they're not.
No, I'm saying the fans think they're going to
one.
challenge. This is my issue as well.
They're not challenging anything.
No, but this is what they think. I'm sure you stream
No,
with
they
Man
do.
United
They do.
fans.
I'm in another group, and that's all I'm
challenge.
hearing. Like, yeah, watch, we're going to be on your next season. Yeah, you might win it this year, but it's going to be us next year.
They'll be 7th or 8th next season because with their if they keep Carrick. Because they're gonna have European football, they're gonna have more games than ever. They already played 40 games last season. That no big team does that. No big team has the possibility of playing just 40 games. That means they're gonna have more physically. There's gonna be more damage. Yeah, more injuries, more physicality. They're gonna have to rebuild that midfield because Casemiro's gone. Garbage isn't good enough, so they have to rebuild their midfield. Their defense is still not good enough as well. Let's not even get like that defense. The only good thing about the defense is Lemon's the goalkeeper. They still need to kind of update that defense as well. If they don't get the right recruitment in the midfield and defense with an amateur manager that Carrick is, yeah, it's going to be a long season next season. Honestly, I wouldn't keep him personally. I think it's sentimental to keep him. He's done nothing to deserve the Man United job for a long term. For me, I'm the kind of person that says, "Cool, yeah, you did a good job for 6 months. Thank you for steering the ship. Now let's get someone serious in that can bring in the players to improve us to the next level." That's what I would do.
Oh yeah, it's also his first year in Champions League as well.
Mate, I just think with some of the managers that's available as well in the summer, I just feel like if you're Man United, you just finished third, which by the way, at the start of the season, if you'd have told them Arsenal and City are going to finish first and second, you lot will finish third.
Snapping that.
Above Liverpool.
Shake it, Dills. They're snapping that hand.
Do you get me? So for me, great season for them. But how you push on now, like African was saying, is all right. We can't stick with Carrick because respectfully, Carrick leading Man United, that doesn't scare anyone in Europe. There's no European manager that's going to look at a Man United side managed by Carrick and think, yeah, I'm going to have problems on my day. Do you get what I'm trying to say? I don't see that. So for me, United, for the club that they are, like what AFC is saying, bro, even how I've grown up off of United's always been that team, innit? Even when we was up there and we was at our heights, we was battling out with United, bro. It was the United Arsenal era, it was the United Chelsea era. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So I have to give United credit where it's due because they've been in the mix. Do you get me? And then when Man City came into the fold, that's when. But even then, it was Man City and United, and for a little bit, so credit where it's due. Now push on, go and get a name, get a serious name. You've done the Amarins, you've done the Ollies, you've done the Carricks, you've done the
Ten Hogs.
Bro. go and get now an established name. Let's get Man United back to where they need to be in it. Like, I just think, that would have been made more sense. But to be fair, Carrick, bro, he's beat Arsenal, he's beat Chelsea,
he's earned his shot. He's earned his shot,
bro. Like,
I get it.
He's
almost done too good a job.
Yeah.
Like, why would you not give him?
Maybe he has overperformed, lads. Maybe he has overperformed. But what I'm saying is, he's earned his shot, right? And I think again, I am also someone who. One of my biggest criticisms, particularly, it doesn't really happen at the top, right? More happens like with the relegated teams. You remember we went through that area where certain managers just kept on getting recycled.
Yes, Roy Hodgson.
Yeah, I'm not with that. Like, I want to see different coaches coming in. Like, even you had that guy Will Still. It's funny because I think he came to Southampton. He absolutely bombed, sacked. But he bombed. But I'm for that. I want to see more coaches coming through. I want to see different ways to see the game, and like when it's happening away from my club as well, I've got the added insurance. If I could just watch, if it all goes wrong, I can laugh at it, or if it goes well, I can be like, "Rah, well done, you." So at my club, I want something a little bit different, but you know what I mean, for them, they can do what they want to do.
King, let the people know where you can find you, man. Let the people know, man.
Yeah, man. African King Academy, love for having me on as always. Man. Propaganda machine, man. Big up everybody. Yeah, you need to start doing more streams though. I'm gonna lie.
I'm back. It's been mad, but I'm back. And shout me as well, innit? And I'll do the rounds, man. I'll be back, man. Just shout me.
Cool.
Yeah, we need this more regular.
Yeah, man. Peace and love, man.
Peace and love, man. Yeah, man. Audience, once again, I am sorry for my absence. Life, but I'm back in it. Yeah, so. You can hold me to that one, innit? And so you lot can too, man. Obviously, I was gonna
fit on the missing list, to be fair, but it's you get me.
But it's not as if I was losing and missing, though. You know what I mean? So they can't necessarily say, "Oh, you were only here when you was winning." Nah, I was winning and I weren't here. So you get me. But I wanted Twisty run away as well, innit? So. I was gonna sort of ask you lot would you predictions on the Newcastle West Ham on Sunday, and also Tottenham and Chelsea Tottenham. Sorry,
can't see past Chelsea. West Ham, the game they gave us, they could hurt Newcastle, but I think Newcastle will want to put on a performance in front of their fans. I mean, one club City, so maybe a draw.
Game of the season. Yeah,
maybe a draw.
I think a draw, and then it goes to the last game of the season. Level on points. what about you, Jones?
I'm gonna say. Do you know what? I'm gonna say West Ham's gonna nick it. You know, I'm gonna throw a spanner in the works. I think they could get like a cheeky 1-0. Maybe a 2-1, because again, the way they was playing against you lot, like they set up well, to be fair, and they weren't easy to break down. And I feel like a team like Newcastle, like trying to naively kind of go out and chase that one goal, they can easily get hit on the break, because West Ham they had their little moments on the break. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah,
so
Newcastle saved us.
They need to be careful there, and you know Nick Pope's been a bit suspect this season.
Yeah.
Ramsdale
can chuck it in from time to time as well. So he knows the assignment, man. I'm gonna DM him later, man. If you're in goal, just chuck it in, man. I'll DM him, man. They never read my DMs.
It happens all the way, but
they never read my DMs. These players when I'm messaging them just for favors and stuff.
No, sometimes they see it, you know. Trust me, they see a lot of the comments in that, you know. Trust me, trust me. But yeah, no. As for the Spurs game, bro, I don't see us losing that game, to be fair. I think worst case, it will be a draw, which you know is what it is.
As long as West Ham win, draw with them, that's all right, man.
I even still think at the moment, even with the Zerbi, I don't really see much of a difference in Spurs' performance, to be honest with you. Like. Still a bit cheap. Like, still a bit over there. You know what I'm saying? Still a bit.
They're rotten to the core, isn't it? Bruv, they got mold, bruv. You can still eat moldy bread, but bruv.
Proper relegation for them at the moment. Them. One thing I will say, it was good to see Maddison playing again, man. It was nice to see Maddison back on the pitch again.
Yeah.
That was one
Yeah,
good
for
thing
real.
to say about the Spurs' last game. Still,
Mm.
yeah, man, and he done well as well. He nearly won a penalty as well. Had a penalty shot, so yeah, it's good to see.
Yeah, man. We never like to see players injured, bruv. No matter what. Obviously, I know most of us are like, we don't like to see players injured. It's like your boy Lavia. Man want him fit and healthy, you get me? So we can see what he can actually do if he is this player that we once thought he could be. So
there's certain players like you hear so much about them, but because of injuries, you don't really get to see it, and it's a shame, man. Like, because Lavia, a lot of the guys they talk about Lavia like even a lot of the Chelsea boys, a lot of these guys say they wish like Lavia was fully fit because like, a lot of them say, bro, he's the best player. Like he's the best player we've seen. A lot of them say that, bro, and I'm just like, it's unfortunate, man. Like
it's like Emil Smith Rowe, isn't it? We saw a lot of him. Like we saw a lot of him, but we didn't see the best of him because of injuries.
Is he injured right now?
He's had the run. He's kept out that young boy Josh King. The Josh King boy was cooking at the start when Smith Rowe was out. Smith Rowe's got in, took him out, but it's just like I don't know, man. Just one of them.
Kind of tapered off a bit now, isn't it? Which is a shame.
Yeah, man.
Like,
remember, I think Silver's leaving, isn't it?
Was amazing.
Yeah, man. We're gonna see though. That's interesting anyway. So there's one more game that I wanted to. There's Man United Forest. We think Man United routine victory, or
let's have a little discussion about you lot's game, man. What do you lot?
No, we're gonna. That's the main. Yeah, that's the main event, man. That's the main event. You get me? Come on, man. You're just trying to jump in too fast, man. I'm just looking for predictions for these games. Villa and Liverpool and Man United Forest. That's all I want predictions. I'm not.
All right, so Forest can nick a point from United, but I do expect them to just get the points and keep it moving.
Last game at Old Trafford as well.
Yeah, keep it moving.
Villa, Liverpool. I think Villa might do them, you know.
They've woken up now, innit, since they got slapped. But I do think Liverpool's probably got more firepower to hurt them, if I'm honest. I'll probably go with Liverpool.
I also think as well, I think the same with Palace. I think Villa's a little bit on the beach now with they're going for Europa.
Yeah,
get what I'm
they're
saying?
getting closer.
That's evident. The way they slapped up Forest, yeah. When they slapped up Forest, you could tell that they've got Europa in full sights.
That was a warm-up match.
That 1-0 loss was a blip. You know the one that was an accident.
Yeah.
Sorry guys, how bad. You know, they wrapped Forest up 4-0 quick. So yeah, man.
Okay, so now
why not, man? Get yourself a title. Get yourself back into Champions League. That's money. That's peace. Like man.
Either way, if they win this game, they guarantee Champions League either way.
They're Tottenham hard to do it. Go win the Europa League while you qualify for the Champions League.
There we go. That's it.
I just don't know if Liverpool though, guys. I don't know if Liverpool. That's the only thing. Bro, you let Chelsea, the first team that we've outran this season. Liverpool is the first team that we outran. Do you know how bad that is? That is bad, you know. Like they've got
the whole season.
Bro, Liverpool's the first team. 34 games it took us to outrun a team, bro. Liverpool, I think we done like 103 kilometers. They done 102 point something kilometers, bro.
Again, I do think the tide's turning at Liverpool. Like I think, because at the end of the day, everyone was bigging up Slot for winning his first title. Let's be absolutely clear, that was Klopp's title, right? Because that was Klopp's team, right? And then obviously when they opened the bank to him, he did what he had to do, and I'm sorry, he's downgraded their. What was the one thing about Liverpool? It was the dynamic nature of their fullbacks. That was the one thing. That's what unlocked everything. It didn't matter. They always had that overload, and they always had that ball coming in, right? He's downgraded that, and that's why they're suffering. Because at the end of the day, Salah didn't have to go back and track so far back when he had Trent Arnold and then man around. Because they man do the work, and he could stay for higher up and go and get those opportunities and make those runs. And he knew that balls would be supplied if he cut inside.
Aging as well.
Well, there's that too. But let's face it, like end of the day, Cristiano Ronaldo's aging too. But people know how to put the ball in where he wants the flipping ball. And he can still nick one.
The thing is Salah had Trent in it, and Trent knew exactly how to work with
He knew
the
the pattern.
angles and just one ball over the top.
So he
Salah's
told
in.
him, he's like, listen, the legs ain't what they used to be, brother, you know. But you know, if you put the ball right, okay, yeah, that's me. That's my thing. All right, cool. I got you.
It was the goal against us last season. I think it was Van Dijk or Trent. One of them just put it over the top. It was Skelly versus Salah. Done.
Simple things like you see simple things like Trent just sometimes knock that ball over the top. Beam. Salah's now running on goal, but he doesn't have that anymore.
And as well,
team has that ability.
I reckon Isak would have loved Trent as well.
This
that
is what
first
I'm saying
time whip. Isak.
What? Isak would have loved.
Because Slot was begging for Murphy. What's about Jacob Murphy?
Brother, you mean Francis Jeffers would have loved that ball coming in the way the ball comes in, bro. Them man there would have been looking like Brian Maradona.
Yeah,
when you've got that in your locker and you got that in your team, and you know that when you're playing a team that's pressing you up high, but they don't really press you when you're in your box up there, and you know he can whip it from there, bro. You're laughing.
Yeah, man. Smiling. But people, make sure you're smashing like buttons. Make sure you're smashing the like buttons. We're now come to the
subscribe.
Yeah, all of the good stuff.
Subscribe.
We're now heading in to the main event of the evening. Obviously, there's the title that I put. Bournemouth set to hand Arsenal the trophy, blood, the title. Because I believe Bournemouth are going to do the job. But before that game, there's a job at hand. Arsenal play one of the worst teams I've seen in the Premier League. I actually believe Wolves are better than Burnley. They just had 6 managers, I think, this season. So, like, think about it. Like, bruv, there's no matter what manager you give to that Burnley side, it's like, what are they gonna do? Like, who they got? Fleming, these man. But I'm saying that, but they could cook us. But
they got a City man in their ranks. You'll be hungry to help his pals.
He's hungry, but he's got no legs. But he might find his legs. He might have saved it. Especially
it's one game for him, innit? One game.
Yeah, one game, man. And obviously, he might have saved all his testosterone and not been on the shagging spree. You get me? So obviously, but I'm not gonna start this shit again. I'm gonna start this shit again. But Arsenal versus Burnley. Dills, what did you want us to go? What did you want to talk about? You think this Burnley
I'll
game?
just give my short little, before I let the man them take the floor. Mate, Burnley at home. You lot, so last home game of the season, right?
Last home game of the season.
Last home.
You lot are gonna absolutely. What? 4s or 5s? Absolutely batter Burnley. If there's, because listen, Burnley, the way that they play with the 5 at the 3 at the back, the 5 defenders, already you're done for. Already you're allowing Arsenal to come out and put pressure on you.
But is that how they play under this new guy? Because they got a guy called Michael Jackson.
Oh, do you know what? I haven't actually. You know what? You're right. I haven't seen them under this new guy.
No, they got battered 3-0 by Leeds. Let me see.
I haven't seen the way they set up, but usual setup of the 5 at the back. If they're playing that, it's over because Arsenal's gonna overload.
They drew 2-2 with Villa, but
what was the formation?
Oh, let me go to it. Let me look at it.
If they're still doing that 3 at the back, mate. But either way, anyway, it's
back 4 they played, but that was at home.
Okay, but either way, mate, they're not going to the Emirates. No hope. They're down and out. They're done for. Their players are on the beach now. For them, it's these players now. This is the biggest game of some of their guys' their careers now. They're actually playing against Arsenal at Emirates. That's where it is.
They might get a move.
Watch me on TV. I'm going to be up against the Arsenal tonight. Once there, that's it for them. So, yeah, I think it'll be routine. 4 or 5-0. Can't see you lot conceding. How? How do you lot concede? Gabriel will probably get a goal. We'll probably get a goal from a corner. Yeah. So I think it's over to City, man. And I'm not going to lie, Bournemouth, they're on a mad unbeaten run right now. I don't know, I think
you're looking to agree with me, innit?
Look when the man come back. Look.
I think this weekend might decide it. You know, I think this weekend might decide it. Still, I'll be honest with you. Because Bournemouth are on their own mission to make Champions League, innit? They can finish 6th right now. Do you get what I'm trying to say? And if
they could even finish 5th.
Or they could even finish 5th. That's what I'm saying. So I'm not gonna lie.
See, that's the point that I wanted to make. Is no, because we're starting with Arsenal,
it's over
right?
to you guys now. That's it. It's over to you guys.
Right.
That's it.
So I'll start with Arsenal. My inner thought is the type of scorelines that he's talking about. My outer thought and what I'm putting into the universe is don't go there and underestimate them. Treat them like they're dangerous. Go and do your job. Ball out and have fun, but do your job. Right? The most important thing about that is we need 3 points. So if it's a 1-0, it's a 1-0. But in reality, we all know that over the years, I've been doing Arsenal for a long time. Over the years, final home day of the season against a relegated side is a burial.
Usually it's a battle.
We've had the Middlesbrough 6 and 7s. We've had Everton getting 6. We've had this one getting 5. But the reality of the situation is, right? The reality of the situation is, I'm not overlooking them because sometimes when a relegated side is going down, that pressure's off now.
Southampton,
play
3-3.
Just go and play. What happens? Like, let's go and have a go, right? So do your job. But with Bournemouth, it's not even about them handing the title to Arsenal, although that's what they would be doing. They've got serious aspirations that they can go for, right?
They kind of have to go for that game, innit? They have to go for the game.
It's nothing to do with Arsenal. It's about you going to get what you can go and get, how high you can finish in the table, what that will mean to your fans.
They could even finish 4th.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying to you. They'd be mad not to.
Have to go for it. And
don't get me wrong. If they finish 4th and went into the Champions League, they're going to get absolutely punk and quep next season. You know that? But at least you're there. It's the money. It's the opportunity.
But they can get a new manager. That will attract a serious manager. Like Areola is in talks with Crystal Palace, which is crazy. So could Glasgow go to Bournemouth if they're Champions League?
That would be wild.
That would be crazy.
Wild.
Why would he leave with Champions League? What's wrong with him? He must have some. He must know that Krupi's going. Maybe Ryan's going. I think they're just gonna sell. That's what I think it is, man. But they got American owners. They'll just take the money and keep pocketing.
Asset stripping.
Yeah, man. So,
but yeah, like I said,
I saw one thing where apparently he said that he wants to stay in London because he wants to have his child brought up in a school in London, innit? Basically, he wants to raise his child in a London school. So that's why he prefers a London job.
You that Glasner?
No, Areola. So he wants to move to London. So he wants to take a London job preferably because he wants to raise his child in London, innit? In a school in London. So that to me says either Chelsea or Palace, innit? Really.
Yeah.
Because the only other job really was Bilbao, innit? But then they've got Dortmund's manager, innit? So
how would you feel about him at Chelsea?
Who's that? Areola?
Or Glasner,
I'll
either.
be honest, my bro. I feel like he's done a good job at Bournemouth, but again, there's no expectation at Bournemouth. So it's
can you step it up when the pressure's on?
It's easy for you to stand out. If he finishes 10th with Bournemouth, he's had a good season by their standards. You get what I'm saying?
That's like a Graham Potter. That's like a Thomas Frank.
Bro,
it's not.
I
Don't
feel
always.
Like
yeah, man.
San Areola would be the same level as Enzo Maresca. That's what I feel like. It's signing another S. So it's doing the Enzo thing over and over again. That's what I feel like. If we were to sign Areola, I would have less faith that the board are going to give him full control.
What he wants.
Because I don't.
I hear it, but then I suppose I'm a fan of a club that gave a young assistant manager with vision and opportunity, and a bit of and a lot more patience than what's been shown at any football club I've ever seen in the industry. But he's on the verge of winning the Premier League and the Champions League, potentially.
I think we need a manager and coach, not a coach. And I think Areola's a bit more of just a coach, a head coach.
I think I heard them say like a Marco Silva, someone that has no nonsense. He'll strangle players. He'll strangle the board. He'll get Marco
I don't
Silva's
want
not.
Marco Silva though. I don't want Marco Silva though. Don't bring
Nah.
Marco Silva to my club.
You might
That's
not
not it.
want.
That's not it.
That's
He's going
another Thomas
Benfica. I heard he's
Frank,
going
bro.
Benfica anyway.
But-
When Mourinho announced his thing, I heard he's going Benfica. So
Okay.
Portuguese, innit? So
Yeah,
No, that makes
works.
sense.
yeah.
But
So
that he's a good manager though, man. He's a good manager, man.
who, Marco
He's done-
Silva, you reckon?
Bro, Fulham bought no players, bro.
What do you mean?
Bro,
Where's
this
Who did they buy?
season, they violated him this season. That's
Who
why
did
he's
they buy?
left. Why did they
What did they
buy?
buy Chikwueze from AC?
I think that was a loan. It was a loan.
You're right.
That is what I mean. Like,
Yeah.
it's a loan. Like, Fulham violated him. He was begging for
what about Harry
plays.
Wilson? Was Harry Wilson this season?
He's leaving.
Oh yeah, he's been there. Obviously,
Yeah.
that contract season, innit?
Yeah. This is what I mean. They violated him.
Yeah.
He's been violated. Wait, and I think that if they did buy players, they bought it on like the last week of the transfer window, bro.
If he's
Yeah,
leaving
like-
Fulham, I think he's going Crystal Palace. He might go Crystal Palace.
Nah, he's going. They said Benfica.
Okay.
Mourinho's going Real Madrid.
Yeah, he's started to go Benfica still. When
Yeah, but he's not everyone's cup of tea, innit? It's not even my suggestion. It was just what someone was saying. A manager that's like that kind of authoritarian
No,
for
he
like
was on the
those
shortlist.
Chelsea kids.
No, he was on the shortlist. It was Alonso, Areola, Silva. They're on the short. He's on the shortlist.
Okay.
So,
But then what makes
Yeah.
you think Areola takes nonsense? We don't know. And this is the thing. I think, again, with me, right, I think what Arteta's taught me is sometimes to look past the name and look at the vision. And I think he has got Bournemouth playing a style of football, right?
And he's
And
got Arteta's number.
and if you look at Bournemouth, right, there are some more senior players there. There's no denying that, but there is a core element of youth there as well. So I think if you look at the project at Chelsea, he is the type of man that you probably have to give him two or 3 years. Let's be honest, but he can. He can build something.
Big up Jam, my brother. Big up Sir, bro. Yeah.
man, like Jam.
Big up, man. Big up, man. Big up my brother Jam, man. Big up, man.
Hey, brother, I hope you damaged your ankle at football today, blood. The bat.
Wickedness part done, boy.
That's too funny, bro. I hope he's still there, bro. I didn't even clock him. Man. Big up, man.
Big up Jam. He's another. Hey, listen, he's been getting me so mad, bro. He's getting me mad, bro. Listen, Jam, don't ring me. If you don't win the league, don't ring me. Don't call my phone. We're not speaking over summer. Yeah.
Man said Dills is trying to disown his own way. Now what's going on, guys? But yeah, man. So obviously, yeah, you lot are just sort of saying. I do feel. Actually, wait, Twist. I'll let you go, man. How do you feel Arsenal? Burnley's gonna go.
No surprises, man. Like I feel like the atmosphere is. Wait, who's at home?
Arsenal. Last home game of the season. The last time we played them, last home game of the season, when it was relegated, was 5-0. Aubameyang got 2, I believe.
Yeah, I think you lot are gonna batter them. I'm anticipating the crowds is gonna have fun, bro. The crowd's gonna have fun still.
I never like this type of stuff, you know, when everyone says there's gonna be a battering.
No, the crowd's gonna have fun. It's gonna be one of them. The person's gonna have the crowd all. You get me? They're gonna have fun still.
To be fair, there has been a lot of stuff on socials like to get the crowd whipped up for that game.
I'm slapping a 5 over 4.5 goals. I make a tenner actually. Might say over 4.5 goals. Definitely hit it.
The short banker.
They're gonna be lining up to score goals, boy. Gyökeres 2 assists. Might get a penalty. The other one might get a penalty. Saka's gonna get a goal assist.
Burnley's not gonna play safe. They have nothing to lose.
Saying Jam says he don't think we'll win.
Hey, Jam the whole season has been saying, "No, we're not gonna win. We're not gonna win."
That's
Don't
his,
listen
that's
to him.
that's
He's
his way of
gonna
trying not to curse it. No, one point that we haven't picked up on, and I don't know if this is true or not, but someone said something that at this current state in mind, or state in time, should I say, Arsenal potentially, if they don't concede a penalty or get a red card in their last 2 games, will be the first team in history to go through the season winning the title without conceding a penalty or a red card.
Wait, we ain't conceded a penalty.
Yeah, I saw
How?
a stat something about clean
I saw it somewhere online. I don't know if it's right or not. And you know what?
It was showing no yellow cards as well.
How?
Nah, we got yellow cards, but no
Nah, we
reds.
got
It
holy
was
for
showing
yellows,
no
bro.
yellows as well. I was thinking, how?
Nah, no reds.
What
Remember,
Arsenal
the Premier League
We
was
got the Fair
established in
Play Award. We're
1992.
top.
Yeah, Premier League started in 1992. The first team to win the title without conceding a penalty or a red card. I hope I haven't just cursed it now, but because there are just 2 games left, and Palace is that type of game, right?
I don't like
Penalty
these
for
stats, bro.
Penalty for
But
Burnley.
I saw it somewhere and I thought, how have we managed that? Considering what happened last season, remember the 3 or 4 stupid red cards then? That probably cost us the title if we're honest, because we were good enough last year.
To a point. Yeah.
I think it's where we're at right now with football, man. It's how football was back then to how it is now, in terms of just the challenges, just the things like that, just the refereeing, just the way refereeing is.
Hey, no, but we got away with one though. I swear we kicked the Everton player in the head. We kicked the Everton player in the head.
João Pedro, bro. My man had João Pedro held down like that, fam. Bro, I'm like, what? I'm like, what?
You know what it is though?
Gabriel, you know.
I'm like, what? How?
Dark Arts FC, innit?
It's what it is, man.
Yeah, I can't lie.
We're gonna draw.
You know what? As
That's
much
not
as
off
that,
the cards though. Like if those stranger things have happened. So
No, but you know what it is? The difference in quality is just way too much, bro.
Twisty, I'm with you.
Way too much, bro. Who's gonna change the game for Burnley? Like who?
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean?
Jaden, Anthony, and Fleming. That's who scored.
These have been like the best players all season, right?
I've had too many failed hate watches this season to know Arsenal's gonna absolutely do the opposite of what I hope. Yeah, so I hope I pray all I want, but Burnley's getting battered, boy.
That West Ham win, though, what a feeling that was. Like, I swear to God, you lot saw me in the group, innit? I was crashing out when I thought we conceded still, but
I don't think I could have had my phone. I collapsed.
And when I saw the replay, I was like, oh no, we're all right. And I just thought, you know what, dodgy VAR. And this is the thing, it's funny because everyone's saying, VAR's in Arsenal's favour. But me as an Arsenal fan, I'm remembering the amount of times we've been ripped off by it. And that's what everyone's forgotten. We've been ripped off so many times by it. And it's not a rubber to green, it is actually a foul. But even if it was the rubber to green, all the bad ones we've had, we've earned that one.
And they was trying to give the penalty. I mean, they was trying to find the penalty, give the goal. They was trying everything.
That's the thing that I think irritates me the most. Everyone's complaining, but they spent more time trying to find a reason not to give it to us than they did saying that straight away they were like, yeah, that's a foul. But how can we take this away? And they couldn't find nothing. And that's
I loved it.
Even me, I was looking. I was like, yo, what's going on in the back there?
I can't lie. You see, I don't know. Obviously, I don't know if you remember. As soon as I saw it, I was like, yeah, it's a goal, man. I was like, yeah, we're done. I collapsed. I was like, yeah, we're done. I didn't want to get my hopes up because I've seen this story too many times. But in the end, I've seen this. I've seen the replays. It's definitely a foul, man. There's one guy's got the keeper's back. One guy's got his arm. And I swear someone else got his head. But yeah, man, I can't lie to you. Look, you see this Burnley game though. This Burnley game, I don't know. I've been saying I have a good feeling about this game for a long time. But with everyone, you're just scaring me. You're scaring me. But it don't matter. If we fuck up, we're fucked. So I have to continue to back my boys. And I'm saying 5-0. Belt to arse. built to us. Like 3-4 Gyökeres.
What I'm saying is the latest for them to even score is like in the 8th minute. I think Arsenal score in the first 5 minutes.
Gyökeres is gonna have a field day. I think this is the game that he stepped up in a few games, but I feel like this game, this is, you know what Dills always says? He's a championship striker. He only scores against championship teams.
That's what I'm saying. This is it. This is his level. Burnley at home, lovely game for Gyökeres. Oh. 2 goals
you know what?
Assist minimum tomorrow on weekend. Man.
Forget the banter. At least it's kind of
triple. This is the game I should have triple captain Gyökeres.
His first season, it's kind of done all right, man.
Yeah, nah, considering.
Bro, he's in good company with his 21 goals in his first season. Good company.
Yeah.
He got 21 goals.
Bro, playing Arsenal, he's going to get chances. We knew this, though, man.
Look whose boy is DGB and Dills, your boy. I'm twisted.
You'll be for that, bruv.
Twisty's down.
Black shit,
Who's that? Slumps.
Yeah, slumps, yeah. Yeah, slumps. The gins come to the chat, you know. The gins, you know, like the negative spirits. But yeah, man. I don't actually care. 1-0, 2-0. Like, bro, just get them right now. One game at a time, like you say, D. Just let's get the win. I don't really care. Yeah, I'm sort of in my head. I feel like we're gonna batter them, but we could batter them and only win 1-0. That's the reality of the situation.
Well, this is it. That Kazakhstan team we played in the Champions League, brother. Like, that should have been.
I was there.
That should have been.
It was 3-2.
That should have been like 11-0, and then we still just managed to just go and get him 2 goals out of nowhere.
Yes, I think someone gave away a penalty after we scored. Then they gave away a penalty. I didn't know. Was that what happened? Yeah, Calafiori just kicked someone. But what's it called? Bournemouth and Man City as well, because obviously I didn't touch on that. Like you lot said, these man, they've got everything to play for. And as I was just looking, if they win this game, because obviously Liverpool and Aston Villa draw. Liverpool and Aston Villa are both 4 points clear of Bournemouth. So if they draw, because they're playing tomorrow, then that's 5 points. If Bournemouth win that game, they drag it down to 2. They win their last game, that means both of those sides have to at least get a point because of goal difference. Well, Aston Villa's got shocking goal difference. So, yeah, man. I feel like Bournemouth, after watching City against Crystal Palace could have had goals. They could have had goals. Like, Kamada went through, he decided to dive. Brennan Johnson was offside for no reason. Like, but you give those chances to Krupi, Ryan, they're calling him the Brazilian Bell. I just feel like City will be punished.
Dinner's getting finished, you give them them chances. Dinner's getting finished.
Yeah, I don't know if they'll win because Man City are those mentality monsters. But I just feel it's going to be such a tight game.
They can make a point off them.
It's 1 goal either way. 1 goal either way.
But you look at our game against them. There were points in that game where it almost felt comfortable. There was almost a little bit of comfort being felt, and you're just thinking, all right, we're going to get this goal here somewhere. It's just going to come somewhere, and then
yeah.
And that's what it is. Like, they've got that shock and awe effect. They can just hit you with a good play.
And that was at home. This is their manager's last home game ever at Bournemouth. He's leaving. They're sending him off. So
that's a party.
That's a party, man. The atmosphere is going to be raucous. So, yeah, man, I just feel that Bournemouth are going to do it 2-1. And if the predictions are as right as they can be, And my prediction actually was I don't see Arsenal being able to win the game that wins us the league. I see City losing and handing us the title. I've said that for about 4 months now. And that's just how I see it going. But yeah, man. Dill's crazy.
That's
Crazy.
that's for
Crazy.
me. But for me though, that's been the issue all season, to be honest with you. Like, it's not even really been so much you lot. Like, with Arsenal's just been consistent. You haven't been great, to be honest with you, because you relied a lot on your being
Defense.
defensively astute. That's carried you lot against a lot of games. You get me? You've been
David
very
Raya's
well
play of the
set up.
season, though.
Bro,
And I
David
said
Raya-
it before that save.
Yeah.
I said it.
Bro. You see with me, yeah, I'll be honest with you, I don't really rate Raya like that. So when he's performing good, I have to put my hands up and say, you know what, bro, I'll be honest with you, I've seen him single-handedly save Arsenal in games this season. I have to put my hands up and
from the
say
National League to the Premier League to the Champions League final, you know.
Bro,
He's played his way up. He's earned his stripes, mate.
It's all played their part in it. I'm not gonna lie, he does have moments in him though where he's a bit head lost. He has little head lost moments. I think he does a bit too much. I don't know if
It's
he's
the playing out from the back that I think is his biggest weakness. That's what I think it is. He loses concentration, passes it out of play, or passes it into danger.
Yeah, sometimes he does madnesses or he ends up under some unnecessary pressure, and I'm like, bro, how did you even end up kind of in this situation? Like, why were you just doing too much? But no, overall, he's a good keeper. So, but what I would say is that there's just not been no consistency across the board. Even Man City, they've left it kind of late to kind of pick up this kind of form. They needed it at the start of the season. I just feel like Arsenal just been that. You lot have just been that consistent, bro. Like, you lot win four games in a row standard. Like, it's 4 or 5 games in a row, then you might draw one. Another 3-4 games in a row you're gonna win, then you might draw one. Another 3-4, like, bro.
Then you lose,
like, It's so, to be fair, it's just not been enough consistency. And again, it showed, like, City, you shouldn't have drawn to Forest. Do you get what I'm trying to say? You should have never drawn to Forest. And the game the other day when they dropped points, the game in hand,
Everton.
Oh, the first 30 minutes, you lot was absolutely all over Everton. How the hell did they end up back in that game? And you're trying to chase, like, you're in a title race and you're trying to go for that league. How did Everton get back into that game after you?
They got too comfy,
and they should have got battered. Like, I swear, Bernardo done a headlock once again, but we just leave him.
boys. I'm gonna jump out.
Yeah, no worries, man. We're coming to the end, man. You've done your job, my brother, man.
Cool, brother.
Love for joining.
Yeah,
man. Big up, man. Blessings, man. But yeah, man, that's the real.
I don't know how Everton got back into that game, bro. Like, the first 30 was all City. You just thought to yourself, yeah, this is gonna be 3, 2, 3s, 4s. But then all of a sudden, Everton had them on ropes, fam. There was one stage where it was looking peak, bro. That you see the guy back pass, yeah. That's a sign of the pressure that they was under, bro.
But he done it again against Palace.
Oh, did he again?
Yeah, he passed it to Sarr. Sarr's gone.
I was out during
Sarr's gone through, and he's just shot with his left foot at Donnarumma. But if he squared it to Strand Larsen, like, they had chances to. It could have been 3-3.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, they scored in 1 minute or 45 seconds.
The way Bournemouth playing, bro, they're feeling themselves, bro. They're like, bro, they're feeling themselves, bro. Like, I fear the worst.
That Ryan, fam, he's dangerous, man.
Twisty, I fear the worst. That Bournemouth get a result and it's done. Arsenal back Burnley and it's done. I fear the worst, bro.
Yeah, fam. Yeah, nah. I don't think Semenyo's former team, Eze's former team on the last day. Yo, techie.
Do you reckon Pep starts Semenyo in that game?
Huh?
Do you reckon Pep starts Semenyo in that game?
No, actually,
He's played him in both the games. He's played him in both these games. He said he was rotating. He's gonna obviously play him in the FA Cup final. There's no way he plays him 4 games in a row.
Semenyo has been effective for him, man, in the league as well. What, 17 goals, 16 goals? Got there.
But he might just be one of the. He might just be so fit.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah, man. Because has he even been dropped at any game since he's joined?
No.
I feel like he's played every game.
Foden's entered the chat now, though, innit?
What?
With his performance yesterday.
That's what they always say. And then they start that shit, yeah? They start that shit, yeah? Did you see it? The GA.
You know the PR on Foden once he got that assist. Oh, what an assist from Foden. Oh,
this is the season.
You know the PR.
You see with me, man. I don't bite no more, man. Like, because like I respect what he's done as a player. He's just been in bad form, innit? Like, so
I'll be honest with you, bro. And I'm gonna reiterate this, bro. I just believe that triple season has been detrimental to certain players, bro. And I think Foden and Rodri, they felt it the worst. And they were the 2 players that were literally played consistently, bro, that season. And Diaz as well. And look,
and
Haaland as well.
Haaland just got injured though for like 3 weeks that season as well, innit?
Exactly. But Haaland's a machine, innit? Like Haaland's he's almost like a Messi and Ronaldo when it comes to his fitness levels. Kind of, he keeps himself. Well, he's got the odd ankle injury, but he keeps himself relatively.
But he's improved because you know what I mean. Like he was getting injured at Dortmund, then he was getting injured at the start at City. Like 4 weeks, 5 weeks, 3 weeks. This season, he's missed like 1-2 games.
Yeah, but he's pretty much played every game. So. Yeah, man. But I would say that like Foden and Rodri and Diaz even, bro, they were the 3 players that like were ever present, and you can see right now the effects that it's had on them, bro. Even look at Grealish, blood. He's not been the same. Now look at him, bro. He's getting caught lagging every other weekend, man.
No. Grealish was flipping pissed, bro.
Man was laid out in the chair.
But he could be. What he said, he was moving like me, fam. That was how I was the other.
Hey, Blacker, you know when you got one leg flipped over the other leg like that, you know you're gone. You know you're gone.
That's vodka and Ray, fam, mixed, fam. Vodka and Ray mixed with Buzzball as the mixer, fam.
Oh, fam. Hey.
Buzzball and a Maggie, you just mixed everything. Done, twist up. Hey. But yeah, man, it's definitely been a good stream, though, man. But people,
quickly, why we got Twisty here? Because you think Twisty, bro. What's on the game, fam? How do you think it's gonna go, bro?
Yeah, strangle that guy. Your game. What are you running?
What? Chelsea, Tottenham.
Yeah, man.
Bro, I have no hope for that game. What I'm just hoping for is that Newcastle turn up against West Ham and they lose. Then it just goes down to the last game. The last day, they got Leeds. Get me? We got Everton. If we can get a draw, just a draw, we're all right, bro.
Yeah.
Just a draw against Everton, and yeah, man, we don't even have to pray for them to lose. They could win their game against Leeds. Yeah, man. So that's the best. I'm in my calculations in all this. I'm counting Chelsea out of the calculation. If you know what I'm saying, 3 points gone. Yeah, that's gone at Chelsea. That's why most fans was pissed we didn't get the 3 points at Leeds. Sorry, at home to Leeds.
You don't think you can nick a draw though with our current form? You don't think you can go there and maybe just scrape something?
Yeah, for what's it called ego, De Zerbi. You know what I'm saying, Carl? You know, like all these talk sports people, Simon Jordan and that, they're onto him because he's the 3rd highest paid manager in the league, innit?
Yeah.
So he's gonna want to prove he's something special.
Huh?
Yeah.
Is he?
Apparently he's the 3rd. I heard that on thing.
No, bro. He's the 3rd highest paid manager in the world, bro.
Yeah. I heard that. I was like, huh?
I think it's Simeone? Is it Simeone?
Pep.
Not in the world.
Oh, it's Pep. Simeone and then
The
Zerbi.
Zerbi.
Wait, the world or the league?
No.
Wait.
I heard in the Prem.
The world. That's why I
heard
said
in
to
the Premier
myself,
League.
them giving De Zerbi a contract like that, I don't think that Spurs is going to get relegated, bro. I wouldn't see how they would invest in a manager like that.
Well, it's not up to them. It's not really just up to that kind of move right now. If that was earlier, yeah, I hear that. It's not really that kind of move at the end just to save you. You got to play football right now. It's not about finances.
No, but what I mean is that they've gone for De Zerbi, so they've gone and got a manager that's
basically if anyone can do it right now, it's him. So I feel
a little bit.
Maybe he's gonna try and get this win against Chelsea, so he can prove that he's a top manager that's worth that money. Do you know what I'm saying? Or whatever for his ego bar. Bro, we gotta play football, fam. We gotta play football.
They're saying he's the second highest in the Prem, yeah.
So third highest
after Pep, yeah.
So they're onto him.
What about
after 15 mil?
And once you're high paid player or manager, they're on you. Especially if the performance is not. Especially if the pay came before the performance.
For me, that's next season planning, man. For me, Spurs are a little bit kind of like they know they're gonna just scrape. Bro, do you know what it is though, Twisty? How I look at it, I don't see how you see the Premier League. The Premier League, like can't. For me, they can't. Well, they can afford, but in terms of the revenue they bring in, keeping Spurs, that stadium, what it generates for them, it's more money than West Ham, in my opinion.
No,
so
but
out of the two,
cool. Let me put it this way. But did you know that the government's got more interest in West Ham staying up than Spurs? Did you hear that from Sadiq Khan?
Yeah.
Oh, is it? Yeah.
Yeah, £2 million in taxes from, I think, Upton Park or something like that.
The Olympic Stadium, whatever it is.
Yeah. I think they pay to the government. You feel me? So yeah, man. So there's vested interest both sides, B.
Politics in the chat, boy.
Yeah. So when I heard that, I was like, yo.
This is the chat, mate. Ask Chelsea what happened, mate.
Because Levy damn near shaking hands with Prince Charles. Prince. What's his name? Prince William, isn't it? Prince William? Yeah. Aston Villa supporter, isn't it?
Yeah.
Talking about it's important that Spurs stays up. He's begging whoever he can beg, bro. But West Ham, that money's coming to them. You feel me? Levy's just at the table with them. So his money's not really coming directly, but he's their dog, innit? But West Ham, I think the money's coming directly to the government. I think it's at £2 million or something like that.
Yeah, he's number 4. He's number 4.
Oh, 4 in a row.
Yeah, because saying Pep's on 20 mil, Simeone's on 20 mil.3, and I'm guessing it's Inzaghi on 21 mil at Al Hilal.
Okay.
Madness.
Oh, there you go. Are we counting Al Hilal? Are we counting? They're a bit of a cheat code. They don't have financial fair.
That's a little cheat code, man.
No, but
so it's the third highest in Europe, then, isn't it?
But officially, like
in Europe, though, he earns more than Enrique. Enrique's only on 10 mil.
That's probably what I saw then. In Europe, he's the third highest manager, and that's probably what I saw. I saw the third highest.
Yeah,
that's still serious, though.
Yeah,
does he have any major trophies to come with that price tag, though?
No. He's never won a trophy.
That's the point that was being made. Like, so he's got to show a bit of character. He's got to show a bit of, this could be the start for him, like dragging Spurs out of the relegation, then building with Spurs. Get me?
I agree. I genuinely believe if they're going to spend this much money in a manager a team like Spurs, if they're going to invest this much money, this De Zerbi Spurs' manager for the next however long.
It don't matter if he's relegated.
What happens, unless De Zerbi decides he wants to leave and he goes elsewhere, Spurs are run with.
But Daniel Levy probably done this contract as well. He done something
100%.
that
100%.
if De Zerbi leaves, he forfeits his money.
Yeah.
He forfeits it.
There'll be a break clause in it. There'll be some sort of break clause in it, or they might pro rata it, or the like what they done with Rosina, innit? Like they might just do something like that, like. Because there's no way they're gonna let him run with some big compensation like that. Like no way.
No chance.
But that says to me that maybe even who's you lot's owners, Joe Lewis and that.
Yeah, the Lewis.
That maybe
family,
says to me maybe they're gonna step back. You might get a sporting director in over the summer. Or if you haven't hired one already, I don't know, Twisty, what goes on upstairs. But
They got Vinay.
It's still my man. Yeah, the Arsenal.
They got Vinay.
Okay. So yeah, Joe Lewis might just kind of cool. We've got the manager, we've got the sporting director. We're gonna leave the football side to you.
Actually, but wait, Vinay is leaving. Actually, I think he's leaving.
Wow.
Who is it?
Bears sporting director.
What's the job of the sporting director though? Like
they just basically.
Transfers. It's just the runners of the club, innit? The transfers.
Yeah, with the sporting side, innit?
All the sporting side of things, innit? Like
I think the technical director, that's more like
the tours, touring, stuff like that, advertisement, everything like that.
the sporting's the playing side. Then you got other people on the commercial side. Ed Woodward was that guy. What was he? I think he was the CEO or whatever.
Chief executive,
yeah, there's bare roles.
But yeah, man. It's been a good one, man. Them 2 hours 45 in. People,
come on.
Love for tuning in, and as I've said, we'll be here more often, man. I don't even know. We're back, man. It's the business end, man. This is the new show. The business end, bro. It's got to be at least twice a week. You get me?
World Cup as well now approaching, so we're here, we're live.
And transfer propaganda's back. You know, you get me. Once the season's done, we've all got a clean slate.
Yeah.
Unless you're partying for the whole summer. You know what I mean?
Wait, right now there's only one person that's looking like that's on the cards, mate. Trust me.
Man. But I'm gonna have to be here, man.
Cup, bro. It's nothing for me. This season's nothing to sing about. FA Cup just makes it bittersweet, bro.
You know me. I won't even talk. I'll just be smug. You know me. I'm just not. I don't even need to talk to him. You just look at me and just this guy's smug.
The best we could hope for is for Chelsea to win the FA Cup, because then they might not really turn up too much against Tottenham.
Yeah, they might be drunk.
How far is the game?
3 days.
Like 3 days, because we got a game Sunday. And then
I hope Chelsea win that still, so they're a bit.
Yeah, FA Cup Saturday and game Tuesday.
FA Cup Saturday, sorry. Yeah, Saturday.
Yeah, so 3 days, man.
Oh yeah, everyone else plays on Sunday, innit? The rest of the league.
No, we play on Monday.
If West Ham fans see any Chelsea players out, they're suing the Prem.
And I think City's Wednesday, maybe. Yeah.
West Ham fans are on the verge of suing the Prem, you know. I swear down. If they see any Chelsea players out,
they're milking this title race.
They're going to sue the Prem still.
But why is the schedule like this?
We got to wait till Monday and Wednesday to see what's going on.
Mad. But they know what they was doing. Why is Arsenal playing on Monday?
And it's going to be 5 points. We'll see. You have to beat Bournemouth. Oh, my thing.
But it's psychology. They know if they even miss, like, they're done. They concede, they're done.
This is a 10th season, you know.
But
season's 10 still.
But guys, this is a separate topic. But this is what I'm trying to say. This is why man can't chat to me about the Premier League. Do you think now in Spain, them man are sitting down saying, "Oh, Real Madrid versus Levante this weekend. Oh, it's going off Barcelona, bro."
Everything's decided for everyone else.
Prem,
no, wait. Have you seen what's going on in La Liga, Twisty? Though,
bro. Oh yeah, you put it in
with Deportivo
Mental.
or something like that. I think they won and bounced out of the relegation zone. I think it's Deportivo or something like that. Yeah.
No, it was. It wasn't
Deportivo Alaves.
Oh, it was
Alaves. Deportivo Alaves.
Yeah, and Alaves. Yeah.
Oh, Alves. Yeah.
Alaves. The Alaves.
So who's getting Levante's getting relegated, isn't it?
No. Once I'm gonna show you now. I'm gonna share the screen.
Bro, there's like 5 points between UCL and relegation zone, bro.
What?
You can see this, yeah?
Yeah.
So look at, we got Real Sociedad. That's where we're going to start from, yeah?
Now, Betis qualified for Champions League. First time in 27 years or something. I didn't know it's been that long.
So you can see that, yeah? So from Levante, they got their 19th, yeah? All the way up to 8th is only 6 points.
Yeah,
That's
that's
mad.
crazy.
Bruv,
That's crazy. That's
mad.
2 wins.
madness, bro.
That's
That
2
is
wins.
mad.
What
But how
type
many
of
games?
league is this, fam?
And man want to chat to me about La Liga over Premier League. Man want to tell me the league is a better league. Man want to sit down in the group chat and be arguing with me, trying to actually give me valid points of why La Liga is better than the Premier League. Are you alright? Because of Barcelona and Real Madrid and Atletico Madrid, are you alright? Look what's going on here.
And not even one, only one of them was even, no, none of them was even in the semi-final, were they?
Look at all these names here. None of them teams can hang in the Prem. None of them teams.
No.
At me.
can't,
Don't
man.
at me, sorry. Don't at me. None of these teams here can hang. Nottingham Forest will batter these teams, blood. What? Oh, man.
Bro, Wolves would beat us. Even Wolves would beat 10th place Rayo Vallecano, bro.
Like.
Listen. Yeah, man. Tottenham, West Ham.
Vallecano in the thingy final, though. They're in the Conference League final, I swear.
Yeah,
They just
Crystal
got
Palace.
Strasbourg.
Crystal Palace.
Palace is about to give them that.
Belt to us.
What? Who's in the finals?
10th place.
Vallecano.
Yeah.
That Rayo Valenco.
Okay, now my man is about to get me go to the World Cup with Sutton.
Yeah, this league is mad, fam.
I think
it's only 20th that's done, innit?
Yeah.
Wait, who's this 20th?
Raul Oviedo. I think that's Santi Cazorla's team, but yeah, he's like 50. That's how, like, they got a 50-year-old, but they just got promoted last year. I'm sure that's his team, fam. Stop,
1929, yeah?
Yeah, man. I feel like Girona just won today because they was in the relegation zone earlier.
No, they draw.
They did drew. Yeah, you're right. I can see it. There it is, draw. Yeah, so they had 39. Look, 39, 39, 39. 40, 40. It's mad, bruv. Girona was in the Champions League last year, like Tottenham. This is crazy.
Yeah. People was gassing them up as well.
Yeah, man. Mad. Javier Tevez, the pussy, yo. Barcelona, 28th title. Mad. But yeah, man. So that's what's going on.
Where's Barcelona? They've gone, innit?
Barcelona.
6 points clear?
No, 11.
9 points clear.
11.
Wait.
Oh. Mazza.
Man said they're 11 points clear and they lost their last game.
Yeah, no, Real Madrid didn't even try, bro.
That means they were 14 points clear, bro.
Alright, but check the point difference between them and Atletico. Oh my days.
They're not even third best, Atletico.
That's what I'm saying. No, but yeah, they're 3 points behind
Villarreal. Man said they got Pepe and Thomas Partey.
They might end the season above. Wait, the season they're done in it?
They got 2
That's
games.
It. 2. Wait, 38.
Yeah.
In La Liga, you sure?
Yeah, 22.
Yeah, I think they'll still end the season above Villarreal.
Where's Mallorca? So look, 18th, yeah? You see 18th, Mallorca, yeah?
Yeah.
Look at the top goal scorers.
Vedat Muric.
Bro, Mallorca and Osasuna. Look, where are they? Osasuna's 13th and Mallorca's 18th. Bro, it's dark in that league, fam. That league's bro, it's tired.
Man can't chat to me about that. Hey, anyway.
That league's
what about
dead, bro, it's probably some next. Obviously Yamal and Getafe. West got set 7th and Goulet. At least we're seeing some. You get me? At least we're seeing some
Credible
hope
names,
over there.
yeah.
Yeah, like credible, bro.
Some
Like over
credible
there
names.
is nothing. It's only
I
Mbappe
said Bournemouth.
and bro,
Bournemouth.
and Mbappe's out for the season, so he might not even finish top goal scorer.
Oh my God.
What, is he out for the rest of the season, Mbappe?
Yeah, he's done. He's pulled hamstring. Yeah,
Bro.
man. He ain't gonna play again. Why is he gonna play? You know what I mean? He don't need to play no more. So yeah, man, that league is knackered, man.
Man.
But yeah, man.
Reports just come out here.
But I thought you said there's a report that I just saw in the chat. Hey, this is why I'm gonna mash my man up, you know. I'm gonna fuck him up, bro. But yeah.
Mbappe said, yeah, I was ready to start, but Arbeloa told me I am the 4th striker now. It's okay, we have to accept the decisions of the coach. I'll be working even harder. Arbeloa's done. Wait, all you're gonna see is Arbeloa has been sacked for Real Madrid.
He's done. But he said he might not make the end of the season.
Bro, did you see they released some training clip today, yeah? Of I think it's Mbappe, Team Mbappe versus Team Vinny. So obviously Team Mbappe, you see Mbappe, then you see Tchouaméni, Camavinga, and Rudiger. Them 4 just kind of cutting through. And then
French
afterwards you see Vinny, and you see Bellingham, Trent, and I can't remember the other person. I can't remember that other person. But yeah, then they were just cutting
Rodrigo.
They were just cutting through with Vinny, so it's mad. Then and then when they walked, like they kind of like walked past each other. They did it like it's mad stories. So there's mad tension. I'm like, what, Team Vinny and Team Mbappe? You're like, nah. The Frenchmen are out there though. The Frenchmen are with Mbappe though. They're baking up with their compatriot, blood.
Yeah, see, Twist, I told you that that's the 6 players that want Valverde gone.
Who? Mbappe.
The French dons.
The French, yeah.
Camavinga.
He's racist then. I reckon that's a racist thing still. That's gone on there still. Too many
Rudiger. I even said Rudiger as well.
What? Man up. Matt. Are you duck? No. Bro. Bro, have you seen too many,
forest country?
Have you seen too many, bro? Bro, he looks like, bro.
He's ready to go. Stiff Af. Where's he from? Cameroon. Like he's from Ungani. What's the name? Francis Ngani's country. Come on, look at Ungani.
Too many.
Oh, too many. Oh, yeah.
They're both Cameroonian. They're both from Cameroon.
Yeah. He looks stubborn still.
Handy jam and all that, bro.
Yeah, man.
Stubborn
But people, man, we are actually gone this time. We're almost on 3 hours, man.
Yeah, bless up.
Hey, we're out, man. We'll catch you behind the scenes, man. We out.